You already know what it is and who it is. Get in here. Come on. Time to fellowship one more again. As you come in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you click on that subscribe. Come on. You know, another time, man. Come on. Give y'all a little second to get up in here. Hold on, let me fix this. Hold on. Oh, yeah, and as you already know, this game is brought to you by The Game and Fiji Water. Yeah, man. Drink you some water, black man. And I say black man because a lot of y'all just do not like drinking water. Drink your water, man. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with drinking that water. You got to drink that water, man. You dig what I'm saying? You know, that water is your friend. I don't know who told you that the water is your enemy, but you need to get that out your spirit. Hold on. Okay. I don't need that. Make sure I can see this comment section. Hold on. All right, cool. Okay. I don't need that. Mr. Reed, I appreciate that respect. Yeah, man, you know, y'all be like, come on, P. You know what I mean? Man, I be up late night, be doing the late shift. Show your appreciation. You know, saying they gonna ask you for no money. So at least click on the like button. If you ain't gonna drop, 10, 20s, 50s, them hundreds, you understand me? The least you could do about this game, man, the least you could do for this game is click on that like button. I'm not gonna ask you for no damn money. But what I am gonna do is ask you to click on that like button because that's gonna get all the notifications. That's gonna get all the recommendations for this video that I need. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, another beautiful addition. I hope you're ready. Now, this person that's being interviewed, Lord, where should I start? Where should I start? Lord Jesus, the history. Do I want to go there first? You know what? No, because that'll mess up. No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do all that. You know, I will let you know when lies was told, but I'm not going to get into the choreography of this particular person. I'm going to allow you to enjoy, Sharp and Gina. And shout out to Gina, by the way. She got a very little, pretty little face. Shout out to Gina. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about something. Oh, man, Flacco, man, why, you get rid of Gina? Why you get rid of Almighty Suspect? Hey, as far as I'm concerned, that was the best thing that could have happened to Gina. Do you hear what I'm saying? No disrespect. Because I ain't with that stuff y'all be saying. Fire Flacco, get rid of him. I'm not like that. He did what he did. He said what he said. But do I wish anything bad on him? No, I do not. I don't wish nothing bad on that man. So, we not doing that. I hope he loses a job. You squares is just heartless, man. They be putting that on the game, but that's really y'all. All right, y'all done had enough time, man. Let's get into this shit. Let's get into the video, man. As y'all know, the Shark Tank. Most coolest, sexiest, grimiest, gamest, most majestuous podcast in the world. And today we have slut buddying Lauren. Slut buddying Blueface Barbie. How you doing, bitch? Oh my gosh, Sharp, I've been watching you. I'm so glad that I'm on the show and shit. Bitch, shut your fake ass up. You understand? You know you've been slut buddying. You know you've been sucking raw dicks. You know you've been doing a bunch of out-of-pocket ass shit. You know you're a fag, bitch. You understand? But I'm going to keep it cute because, bitch, we on motherfucking no jumper. But, bitch, if we was on the razor, bitch, I'll cut your fucking head off. Oh, my God, Sharp. Well, if I'm going to get my head cut off, might as well be by you. Yeah, you punk bitch. Come on. Let's get to the motherfucking meat and potatoes of your faggotry, bitch. All right, but anyway. Appreciate that 10, man. Good looking, Swag Father. Good looking, man. All right, without any further ado, let's go.
Another Sharp Tank special. This Sharp.
Appreciate that 5, man. Good looking. You know, y'all letting me know that y'all love me, man. Good looking.
No jumper. Sharpest, coolest podcast
In the world.
And today we got my co-host. Well, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna just let her go ahead and, just put her big girl panties on today and host today, man. She's the host of the Shark Tank, man. We got Gina Views in the building today, and we have the lovely
Gina is pretty. Before we get into this, let's just acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying? Gina Boston baked bean head ass is pretty. You know what I'm talking about? I just had to let that be known with her little self. You know, shout out to Gina, you know?
Blueface
Barbie.
Oh,
Welcome.
I got you. Trust
Thank
me.
you.
Thank you
Miss,
for coming.
Miss, I don't get my money off the ground. I get it off the dresser.
Period. But I'm trying to get this contract money now, so.
Period.
What's that been like for you?
It's been a breath of fresh air. I've been in the game.
Bro, listen, y'all don't know how hard it is for me to do this. Y'all beg for it, but just to be honest with you, this one is kind of hard because it's like watching a fag just sit up here and just, put on an Oscar award performance. But, I'm not going to just completely just dog her out or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? The bitch ain't done me no harm or nothing, but by me just being the informative representative of this game, man, hey, y'all better keep them likes looking like them viewers. Cameron, appreciate that 5. Blessings to you, man. Good looking. But it is very hard. Do you not know that the last conversation that I had with this person, they was actually participating in like a documentary that was pretty much speaking against the lifestyle. And then 2 seconds later, I see that the person is back. See, that's just how this game is. There's so many double standards. A man professing to be a pimp, if he do anything, oh, nigga, you never was this, nigga. You're not a pimp, nigga. You're not a pimp. A bitch, she can snitch, call the police, get married to a trick, have babies with tricks, participate in a documentary that's supporting, speaking against the game. The bitch can have on a human anti-pimp and some fuck human trafficker gym shoes. And by the way, there's a difference between pimps and human traffickers. Pimps are not human traffickers. But a bitch can have on a whole human trafficker jogging suit. And 2 seconds later, she will be, you know what I mean, Lauren _304 Barbie, woo, woo, woo. Oh, man, she's such a real one. Man, such a real one. Always been. I'm like, man, knock this shit off. Come on.
And, I respect the game, and I'm just trying to do bigger things for myself, for my children, and, get corporate.
How many kids you got?
I have 3.
3.
Okay. I have 3 kids.
What you got, boy?
Well, we got to tell the good and the bad. Just to my knowledge, yeah, she is a mother. She does do what's vital to the title of a mother. Can't take that away from her. Blessings to her as far as her being a mother to those kids, That's a blessing. It's a famine in the land for mothers, So we got to acknowledge,
Girls?
2 girls, 1 boy.
Oh.
10, 6, and 7.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're a little bit, yeah. But I do it for my kids. I love my kids to death, and my daughter's getting older, so I'm like, it's time to get this corporate money you know, use this platform I have and build myself up.
What corporate is it for your new TV show?
My new TV show, prior TV shows that I've done, you know, I'm just really trying to get out the game. I'll never disrespect where I came from. You know, the game got me to where I'm at. It got me respected. It got me noticed. And, you know, now I'm just trying to do other things with that platform that I got.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's go to the beginning. How did you get in the game?
Wow.
Good question, Gina.
I was going to ask that, but there you go. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
All right. So, I started out like working at a strip club when I was 16 years old.
Damn.
They knew I was underage. They didn't give a fuck.
Where was this at?
In Kentucky. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Talk that shit.
Oh my God! Listen, I'm not trying to, you know, Sim just be pausing all the time because I always got something to say. I never run out of anything to say, you know. But Louisville has the worst strippers. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Louisville, Kentucky has the worst strippers in the world. Like, if you ever had a problem getting off hard, if your dick is on gang bang hard, if you just sitting over there just ready to bang and you cannot get your shit down, all you got to do is go into most of the strip clubs in Louisville, Kentucky. And when I tell you, it will be a vexation of spirit. When I tell you, you understand me, that you like, man, I was just hard as hell. I went up in a strip club in Louisville, man, and immediately, man, I couldn't even find my dick. Exactly. Because them bitches they got grandmothers up there with bullet holes in their booty, all type of shit. Them bitches look any kind of way. Stretch marks, bitches just getting out the pen. You know, grandmothers 50 and 60 should have gave this shit up 20, 30 years ago. It's just terrible, man. It is terrible. Bitches looking like tails of the crib, still sitting over there shaking that ass. Louisville, Kentucky has the worst strippers in the world.
From the South.
It's only a few. It's on 4th Street. It's a, you know, it's a couple, but for the most part, within Louisville, yes, I would have to say that they have the worst strippers in the world.
Up to 502, you know, we got a lot of stars from Louisville, ESTG.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on. But yeah, it started out with a strip club, and then I had a baby when I was in high school, and me and my baby daddy always did all types of freak shit. And we was actually having a threesome, right?
The bitch, you could just see that. It don't take a rocket science. You don't have to seek God for 40 days to see that this bitch is a freak. Okay, she's a stone cold freak. You could just see the manifestation of the spirit of freakiness. The bitch is a stone cold freak. Touch your neighbor and say, the bitch ain't lying. You know what I mean? She's a freak. Come on.
And we moved the threesome from the hotel room to the hallway. We fucking in the hallway. So a pimp walked by, and he come back later and knock on the door. He's like, man, that bitch you got right there, like, that's $1 million bitch. Like, you know, told my baby daddy that. And my baby daddy's like, nah, my bitch not doing none of that. But I'm curious. In my head,
I can't deny that. I'm going to give you the truth. Now, if you a pimp with standards and you're pimping according to the rules and regulations of the game, this is not the bitch for you. I'm going to say this again. If you pimping according to the rule, if you a straight lace pimp, manual pimp, you understand me, pimping according to the rules and regulations of the game pimp, okay, not tolerating faggotry pimp, this is not the bitch for you. But if you a Mac, you a player, and you want some money, you willing to deal with attitude to get your multitude, you willing to deal with a lot of faggot shit from a faggot bitch to get rich, and especially if you got a little game about yourself, this would be the bitch. I can't deny that. As far as like, if she had the right type of individual promoting her and giving her, especially if he with her participating, you know, in a lot of, you know, unprotected, you know what I mean, activities and all that type of shit, and he don't give a damn, about, his bitch getting down like that, he gonna have some money. You gonna have some money. That's the type of bitch she is. You know what I'm saying? So if you a motherfucker, now as far as the pimping, but I can't say, every representative got a different perspective. You got some veteran pimps that, I don't give a fuck. Let the bitch suck and fuck. If she wanna suck and fuck, you know what I mean? If she willing to do this and do that to get my bread, it is what it is. You have those with that mentality. So she would be a cool bitch for them. But as far as a pimp with standards, no.
I like money. Like, what is he talking about? So we ended up giving him and his bitch a ride to an out call. And that's when it kind of started. And he was just telling me, like, you can make so much money. I'm 17 at the time, like, don't know nothing about the game. He's like, you can make so much money, da-da-da. But at the same time, I'm with my baby daddy, and he's not with none of that. So I just started lying to my baby dad. I'm like, I'm going to the nail salon. I'll go to Walgreens, buy some press-on nails, act like I'm at the salon all day. I'm like, yeah, I was at the salon all day. But it started out with, that guy that I met in the hallway, and it was like Backpage days. And he kind of just, taught me enough to make some money. And from there, my game just got better and better and better.
Who taught you? Oh, boy did? The dude that came in?
The little bit of game, the beginning.
I'm going to just say this, man. This bitch ain't never really stayed down for some real, authentic, truly in it pimping. She didn't pay, she didn't got broke, she didn't got charged by the pimping, but the bitch never really gave the pimping some time, to be made. So, it's not that the game wasn't offering the right man. She just never was the right woman for the right man in the game. And she never gave any loyalty. This bitch would blow up at the drop of a hat. I'm just telling you what it is, If you talk to any pimp that know of her, any hoes that know her, they're going to tell you sin ain't saying anything contrary to the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? The bitch ain't never really been with no official stay down for some real official authentic pimping. She done paid some D-boys and, some player type, something like a pimp ass niggas, but never really stayed down with some real authentic pimping though. No.
The real game came later, but that was the introduction. Like,
Would you call it, was he your turnout, folks?
No, not at all. I was just giving him like a little 100 here, a little 200 here.
Candy.
Yeah. It was just a little bit of here and there, but I didn't get turned out until later.
How long before your baby daddy found out?
I don't really know. It was some
like that.
It was some
Bitch was turned on to the game, but in all honesty, the bitch was never turned out.
down the line, because he would start to go on my person, be like, how you get this money? Because, I'm in high school. He's like, what the fuck? How you got $1,000? Like, where did this come from? So, it came out eventually, and I just started doing my thing.
At this point, who's caring for your kids?
It was just one at the time. It was my one I had my senior year of high school, my mother, yeah.
Very
so me and my
supportive?
mom.
She's real supportive.
Was she supportive in what you did? I mean, she know what you did, right?
My mom was an escort, and she kind of is the one who told me, like, you need to go to the bunny ranch. You need to take it elsewhere. Like, you're doing this little shit. Like, you could be doing up here. So
Sent your ass to Peru.
yeah, my mom supported me. She definitely did, and she knew what I was doing, but she wanted me to do it on a bigger scale than what I was doing at the time.
Prior to you being, you dancing and your mom telling you what she think you should do and you guys meeting this man in the hallway, what did you want to grow up to be?
That's a good question. I really wanted to work with, like, teen girls. I actually graduated with a criminal justice degree.
Congratulations.
I know y'all gonna be like, oh my God, Sinful is just a hater. But that is like the most common thought degree. Like my niggas that be in the streets, that be campaigning, they really be in a bitch face. I'm not even talking just to the pimping. I'm talking to men who be talking to women. How many times have you talked to a bitch and the most common, degrees that be coming out the mouths of these thoughts of square prostitutes, You know what I mean? Oh, you in school? What you in school for? Cosmetology. Oh, what you in school for? Criminal justice. You know, right? CNA. These are like the most common thought. You understand me? Degrees. I just had to mention that. You know, man. Y'all know y'all like this nigga an asshole. I mean, hey.
And I wanted to work with like teen girls because I came up in foster care and I felt like it was always like these square ass ladies telling me how to live my life and how I need to be. And I'm like, bitch, you've never been through what I've been through. Like, you can't tell me how to live my life and how to get my money and you've never been in my shoes. So I really wanted to work with teen girls and tell them like, hey, you know, like, this is the route you should go, or let me help you, because I feel like they would listen to me because I'm somebody who's been in those shoes.
Were you still in the game while you were doing this?
Yeah, I was. Going to college by day, doing the other shit at night.
How'd that work out for you?
How was it juggling that?
It was hard, you know, having my daughter, being 17, 18 years old, but, you know, I've always been a hustler, so I always wanted more. Even if I was in the game, I wanted more game. If I was doing this, I wanted better. So I always just wanted a better life because I went through a lot as a teenager, and I was like, you know what, I don't want my daughter to ever have to go through what I went through. So if it meant selling pussy, selling plasma, selling hair, I don't care what it was. I was willing to do what it takes to make sure my daughter had a better life.
And then, when did you get on TV?
Okay, so I started my first TV show with Jocelyn about 2 years ago. I did Jocelyn Cabaret Season 2, Atlanta, and then I just did my...
You know that I'm not a righteous man, but I can't give you nothing but this game and this word. For you mothers out there that say things like, I don't want my daughter to repeat my history. I want to make a way out of no way so my daughter don't have to experience the same things that I experienced. I'm going to just give you something that most can't even give you. The best way for you to hinder that from transpiring in your daughter's life is for you to make the ultimate sacrifice by giving your life to God. I just had to slide that in there because you can make these sacrifices and be cold financially, but because, you know, you participating in carnality, you give invitation to demonic spirits into your children's life, whether you know it or not. So, you know, making sacrifices in carnality to have currency, that don't protect your children from demonic spirits. Neither does that promise that your children won't repeat your history. You just heard her say that her mom was in the bunny ranch. So that shows you that her mom was making some money. That did not hinder Lauren from repeating her mother's history. So that's confirmation of the information that I'm giving you now. The best thing for you to do as a woman, if you truly love your child, is to give your life to God, that your child may become and evolve into a woman of God, or if it's a boy, a man of God. You know, if you truly want to do that. I just had to give you that because I love you. You know, I'm in the quicksand and I don't want you to come in here with my dumb ass. So that's why I had to reach out to you and give you that. Just some real shit. Blessings to you. I love you. Come on.
So Barbie wants both with Now That's TV. Shout out to Now That's TV. Stay tuned. Show dropping real soon.
Yeah, I would.
Ralph, appreciate that 5, man. They ain't fucking with me, but you is, man. Good looking, man. Good, appreciate that respect.
I was all down the app looking for the episodes. I'm like, where to
It's coming.
start?
We just wrapped filming like mid-October, so it hasn't came out yet. But I did a poly love show. Look, it was guys and girls looking for the perfect.
See, that was good to have Gina on the show interviewing because Sharp don't know nothing about all that faggot ass shit this bitch talking about with the new show and all of this type of shit. But you know, Gina know because she be watching all of that you know, TV shows and all of that shit. So that was good bringing Gina on because she's able to ask questions that Sharp wouldn't ask because just like me, He don't know nothing about that faggot ass shit. Come on.
relationship. So
How
yeah.
was that?
It was a roller coaster ride. I have one of my cast members here, Toxic. Shout out to Toxic in the building.
Oh my God. Shout out to you, man. That good 20. That good 20. Blessings to the ministry, P. Brother Belts, I appreciate that, man. Good looking. I feel blessed. You the first one to come through with the 20. Come on.
Hey, Toxic.
Yeah, Toxic got her name for a reason. She real toxic.
Is this who you picked?
You gotta stay tuned.
Oh.
We can't give all the tea, but you know, it was a roller coaster ride, you know, and
And you know what's fucked up? Lauren used to look better than this. I'm just keeping it real with you. Lauren used to look better than this. You know what I'm saying? She used to look better than this, man. You know, to see, and I know, you know, bitches, you know, be doing things. Oh, I'm just doing this, you know, I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna get that done. And they really end up fucking themselves up. You know, and you just said that he said that you were $1 million bitch. Why you got all these tattoos and all of this shit? Now she been having tattoos for a minute. Not gonna hold you. But all of this, I'm just looking at all of this like shit she did to her body, you know, unnecessary shit. Shit to her face, unnecessary shit. You know, got you up here looking like a clown. Ralph, appreciate that 5, man. Good looking. She enjoys. Man, shout out to your moms. Blessings to your mother. And you guys let me know, man. Should Sin bring back the Sunday live fellowship next year? Come on.
a lot about myself, you know, that maybe I need to work on some things about myself and maybe I might not be ready for love. So yeah, it taught me a lot, but I love my whole cast. Like they all fuck with me.
Oh my God, y'all showing me love. D, appreciate that 10. You know, a whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns, baby. Appreciate that, D. Good looking.
It was an experience. I love it. Shout out to Now That's TV.
Do you think being in the game is a big factor of why you don't want love and you don't, like, you know, just looking for that squares love and, you know, just coming home to your man, you cooking, or he comes home to you and you cook a meal?
She definitely wants love. You know, I have to disagree there. No, she wants love. Don't listen to the things that come out her mouth. Max Sauce, man, appreciate that 25. Blessings to the fam. Been a while since I caught a live. Max Sauce, man, appreciate that. Support the Prince. We been saying, yeah, bring that Sunday service back. We're going to have another live. We're going to have to discuss that. I didn't want to have y'all confused. Because don't ever get it confused. It's still sinful to pee. Come on.
For him, he gets in the shower, he comes, he lays down. When y'all watch a movie, y'all fall asleep, you get up, you do the same thing all over again the next day. Do you feel like that was something you weren't ready for?
I mean, I'm ready for it because even in the game, when I've had like real folks, like I still had that. You know, we're cooking, we're cleaning, we're laying up. You know, I still had that.
Of course.
So it wasn't necessarily about that, but I think that maybe like I'm damaged from a lot of the things trauma and like game things, everything that maybe I'm not really quite ready to be in like a relationship outside of the game. And then another problem that I have is because I'm in the game, a lot of people that aren't in the game don't respect that. You know, they don't understand that I have to go get my money or whatever. So yeah, it's hard.
So I've talked about that before, right? So a chick wants a relationship, you know, because I think any woman is a woman, and this is just even proved to you, Gina, like, you know, her being a lady of the night or doing something to that sense. She still wants to feel some type of love. She wants to feel that warmth, that shelter from a man.
Of course.
You know, but when you try to do it with, and I'm not even.
Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with this. And I really wish y'all comments to stay, you know, pertaining to what we talking about. But, you know, since you little bro, you know, I'm going to look out for you. But, yeah, you know, I seen that bitch ass shit, you know what I mean, that Bow Wow did. And I seen that bitch ass shit, you know what I mean, that Lil Romeo did. You know what I mean? So, you know, we going to have rebuking service and words of exhortation for both of them, you understand me, crybaby ass, you know, please feel sorry for me ass niggas. Yeah, rebuking service will be later on today. Look forward to it. Come on.
Squares, man. Ain't nothing but love to them, or square men. Nothing but love to them, man. Like, hey, man, use the man's man. It's all good. But I know the average square, strongest man's mind cannot take or endure, him coming home and, he wants to lay down, but you're just getting up and getting ready to put yourself together and get ready to get out that doorstep.
Right.
And if he does, how long does that actually last?
Right. Exactly. And that's been hard. But it is what it is. Like,
yeah. You feel like you found troubles in paradise because of that, being a woman that's still in the game but still trying to search for some love.
Exactly. But also
love.
like,
not love from the game, but you get what I'm saying.
even,
like that stuck to you.
But
love.
Even with like guys that I've dealt with in the game, like real folks, real pimping, real hoeing, like I feel like that so many people talk down on pimps that like love their hoes, and I feel like that's totally normal. I feel.
Hold on. Go back to what Sharp was saying.
Endure, him coming home and, he wants to lay down, but you're just getting up and getting ready to put yourself together and get ready to get out that doorstep.
Right.
And if he does, how long does that actually last?
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
And that's been hard. But it is what it is. Like,
yeah. You feel like you found troubles in.
Yeah, I could just tell from the spirit that's in this room right now. He probably wasn't pressing the issue, but I could just tell already. You know what I mean? Already early within this interview, if Sharp really wanted this bitch, he could have the bitch. You know what I mean? Very knockable. Yeah. Very, very not. See, just that pimp discernment. You know what I'm saying? A pimp could tell. When somebody got action. A pimp could tell. When somebody can get a transaction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I could just discern the spirit in the room. How long does that last? I don't know, but I don't know. Shout out to that nigga Shard, man. You know what I mean? I could just, for real, like, I just know when a bitch is just very knockable. But with everything that Sharp got going on, man, honestly, and just my opinion, my opinion ain't got dominion on what another man want to do, but in that position to be fucking with her, no.
Paradise because of that, being a woman that
Easy breaking though.
in the game but still trying to search for some love.
exactly. But
love.
also
Not
like
love from the game, but you get what I'm saying.
even,
like that stuck to you.
But
love.
even with like guys that I've dealt with in the game, like real folks, real pimping, real hoeing, like I feel like that so many people talk down on pimps that like love their hoes, and I feel like that's totally normal. I feel like you're supposed to be square for the person that's getting down for you every night or taking chances for you every.
See, this is why the game sent Sinful to P. The game seen that you guys were lost. The game seen that you guys was not speaking properly. The game seen that you guys really didn't know what the fuck y'all was talking about. And this is why the prophets hundreds of years ago prophesied about the coming of Sinful to P. This is why wise men, had gathered together on one accord, many, many years ago, and told the world about my coming. Because I've come to give you guys the game. So you won't sound stupid no more. If a guy, he's supposed to feel square, that's not how you talk. We don't talk like that. Pimps don't feel square for the hoe that's making sacrifices for them. Let's get that out the way. Okay, I don't feel square for none of my women. I don't think love is square. Let me just give this to you guys. I actually think the love between a pimp and a hoe is authentic and way more authentic than a square man to his square ass woman. Sin, how could you say that? Simply because when we doing that square thing, I can just profess that I love you. I could just profess, how I care about you, but never manifest, anything. I could tell you everything, but don't got to show you anything. You know what I'm saying? My words never turn into verbs in that square shit. It's just some smooth words that's coming out my mouth to get your pussy wet, to get your legs open, to get your mouth open. You know what I'm saying? It's no actions with it. But see, in the game, when a woman tell you that she want to fuck with you, or she fucking with you, or she like you, or she love you, in our lifestyle, actions have to be tied with the words. It got to be some sacrifices with that. Because when they told you squares that love don't cost a thing, I'm here to tell you that they lied to you. Love costs everything. Hell, God even gave everything so you can have everything when he gave up his son. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. God gave up everything so that you can have everything. Salvation is everything. Peace is everything. Joy is everything. And he gave up his son so that you can have it. So love costs everything. There's a sacrifice that comes with love. And when you look at the relationship of a pimp and hoe, you see daily sacrifices being made. So in all honesty, I don't think it's nothing square about the love that a pimp has for a hoe. I think it's authentic.
Nice. So I feel like a lot of people don't understand that part of the game when a pimp really loves his hoe too.
Yeah. It's okay. Listen, it's okay to love, and I get that part. I get that aspect. I understand that. I get where you're going with that. But then I start to look at it like,
why y'all doing me like this? Why we got over 500 people and it's only 270 likes? I need the likes so we can get the women in here. Right now, it's some old fine, big booty, Boston baked bean head ass bitch that's up right now. She square as a motherfucker and she's on the internet. She bored as hell. She just looking for a live video. She's looking for something to get into on this internet right now. And you can help that big head ass bitch right now see this game if you would just take your nutty professor finger and hit that goddamn like button so I can get all the notifications out, so I can get all the recommendations for this goddamn video. Would you please be a blessing to the game? Come on.
that shit turns toxic if you really look at it, because now all the goals and the agenda
Shout out to that nigga Justin for the 5. Shout out to the player.
that we once set forth are now starting to be muddied down and get watered down by your emotions.
Right.
Now all that shit goes out the window. We're not even remembering why we even got together.
Right.
And I just think that's very, I just think that fucks things up
You're
a little bit, right? You get where I'm going
But
with
it's
that?
just so hard because females choose with their emotions. So at the end of the day, if a female isn't feeling you, in love with you, you're not going to get that 100% from her. So it's all about how the guy handles it and puts those emotions in check and say, hey, you know what? I know you're in love with me and I might love you too, but we're focused on this goal right here. And when we exit the game or our goal plan, that's when we can focus on this, that, and that.
Ain't no settling ties to a woman's emotions. Once y'all start feeling, there's things that you may say to me, right? Let's just say, for instance, you may tell me that you will never call.
That was some real shit. Can we admit that that was some real shit? What did I tell you? Women are the embodiment of emotionalism. So a bitch might have a bunch of hoe shit coming out of her mouth, when she make all them videos and all that shit on social media. But, these bitches be choosing not by what's real, but how they feel. So I'm in total agreement with what she just said. Come on.
Police on me, right? Just use that for I'd never call the police on you. You could have seen another bitch call the police on me and be like, man, I'd never do that shit to you. That's a faggot ass bitch. And then 4 years down the line, have your reasons of feeling like you want to call the police.
Yeah, I've seen it all before. You're
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
I've seen it all.
Emotions grow. That's all I'm saying. The motherfucker might say,
Nigga Sharp saying some real shit right now.
and never do something to you. And I'll use that in a general aspect.
Yeah.
People will say they'll never do nothing to you.
And do it.
And then, man, I'm talking, and it might not be today.
And even with
it might not be
guys.
tomorrow.
Even with guys, they'll say, I would never leave you broke.
No, don't change it with the guys. We know the guys, bitch, but keep that pressure on you, cause it was some lies that was told. Don't don't let Lauren don't let Blueface, Barbie, whatever the fuck she call herself. Don't let this bitch put on no Oscar award performance and deceive you into thinking, that she wouldn't call the police on you. What's seeing tell you niggas from ancient times to recent times? Don't put nothing past nan, bitch. The word of God gave you the best game in Jeremiah 17:9 when it told you the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Hey, check this out. Last time I checked, women were governed by how they feel, emotions, their heart. So, in other words, a bitch don't even know what the fuck she gonna do. So you can't put nothing past nan, bitch. So when a bitch, I would never do that. I would never do. Oh my God, no. Nigga, that'd be the main one. I'm a square and I could clearly see that the 304 love is better than the love from a square woman. Thanks for the game, P. Man, appreciate that, man. Auto Rhythms music group. Appreciate that 20, fam. Good looking.
Never leave you down bad. I would never fuck you off.
You know what? I'll tell
And
you
they
this,
do.
and I get where you're going with that one, but I'll tell you this, that shit just comes from experience. I never knew why, chicks that were, 23, 24, 25 chose 40-year-old niggas. It's because they already was seasoned. They already had, the chick always felt, okay, he already done did all of his plan. He done went through all of his trials and tribulations.
Right.
And I never understood. I said, man, why is this chick choosing this old ass nigga? But it's because he had the game. He had his game figured out.
Right.
He knew what he already did. A chick already felt like he already done went through all the wishy-washy and fucking up.
Shout out to Marshall.
Doing whatever he was doing, just
Shout out to everybody that just came in.
just misguiding himself, we'll
Right.
say in better sense, in better terms. Just misguiding himself. She feels like he's already done went through all them levels of failure.
Right.
Now when she gets with him, it should be all smooth sailing. And I always felt like 9 times out of 10 it is. I had to learn that. I never knew until I got a little older.
Who is or what does your ideal spouse look like outside of the people you pick for casting? If it's a particular person out here, maybe a celebrity or something.
No. I'm very single right now. I'm bisexual, so I like men and women. And the perfect partner to me just looks like somebody who can support what I have going on.
Damn near all these Boston head, baked bean head ass bitches is perplexed and, confused, and will go, when a person is governed by how they feel, it's not a surprise for this woman to be with this woman. It's just not a surprise,
Make me want more, like even outside of the game. If it was a complete square that is not involved with the game, make me want more for myself, make me feel super more secure and help me build to what I already have going on.
No, I'm not gonna say you wrong for what you're saying, but I really feel this way. See, this is a conversation that needed to happen. I feel like y'all look for too much reinsurance at all the wrong times.
In what way?
You know what I'm saying? Like just that reinsurance, like just say, for instance, you're with somebody, right? And you see them, and this is your man. And you see him growing and glowing and doing things. You turn to a sense of hate of that because you feel...
Brother, no disrespect, but we talking about the game right now. We're not talking about the children of Israel, the children of Judah. We're not talking about Joseph's coat of many colors, brother. We're not talking about none of that. We did to put away the tribe of Judah, put away the Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob right now, brother. We talking about this game. What the fuck?
Oh, he might be leaving me behind. Now you're starting to have all these weird ass thoughts like, oh, well, give me my reinsurance. Let me know every day as you're growing, I'm growing. And sometimes a motherfucker don't always have it. If I have to...
Okay, just like I've been warned, you've been blocked. So Pope of the Prince, get him out of here. Out of there. Out of there. Out of there. You've been warned. You've been blocked. You been blocked. I've been warning. You been blocked. Goof ass nigga. I told your dumb ass to stop with that goof ass shit. You don't got no message for the messenger. Sit your goof ass down. Come on.
Take out to tell you that instead of just showing you, then I'm not really doing shit.
Right.
There's nothing that I could be doing that even matters, and I can sit here and reinsure your ass all motherfucking day long. We're gonna be broke as shit. But if you want me to sit back and reinsure you, I have no problems with that. Like, it shouldn't have to work like that. You're gonna miss something.
But I feel like when you're showing somebody, you don't have to tell them. Actions speak louder than words. And a lot of dudes, they talk that shit, but they don't back it up.
People rather have work, but I'm a firm believer in I'm a shower, you know? So I've just noticed a lot of people today, they do want the words, even if they're not true, especially for a woman. They be like, yeah, lie to me.
Tell me you in love with me and there's nobody else.
But chicks will sit there and scream and say that they want the truth, and once they get the truth, they can't fucking handle it.
That's very true. I mean, I could speak for that for myself. Right. Like, I can relate to that.
You know, Sharp been saying a whole bunch of real shit all throughout this video. Come on.
You're right. You're right.
You say you want the truth, but motherfucker give you the truth, you can't handle it. I'm sure it's just like you trying to have a genuine relationship, right? You saying you came from the game and being a hoe, having a genuine relationship with somebody, it's a different feel, man. It's just, you want to be treated equal, right? But there's always that thought in the back of their mind that they know that what you're doing.
Right, they feel like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife or whatever the fuck, but it's like, you know, it is what it is. Like, accept me as I am. And a lot of people...
I remember one preacher said that hoes make the best wives, but that's another video. But a preacher told me that. He said, they talking about can't turn a hoe into the housewife. He was like, you know what I mean? The hoes, they be the best wives. So come on. They already been laced. Come on.
Handle the lifestyle that I live. Or they just feel like, you know, I'm not...
And that came out of a minister's mouth. Come on.
Well, for respect for this square over here, this fucking 20 guys for free, you know, they feel like she's better than somebody like me who, like, getting my money off the dresser.
I hate that, boy.
Yeah, I hate it too because I feel like that's the worst. Like, I'd rather be a bitch to get paid.
You take your kids to school in the morning just to say,
yeah, I do.
Drop them off, make sure they got some breakfast. I don't give a fuck what you was doing the night before.
Yeah, I handle my business. And, you know, I'm a woman at the end of the day, just like anybody else. So I feel like I'm deserving of equal respect. But once a dude finds out that you're in the game, it's over. Like, so I lie. I'm like, no, I just do TV, da-da-da-da. But, yeah.
Being that you are looking or you date both genders, would you date a guy who dates guys?
No. Absolutely not. No. Absolutely.
What the fuck? Hell no. Gina a fool for that question, but come on.
Because now I gotta worry about you cheating on me with dudes and bitches. Like, that's a little bit too much.
But you know what? Just to keep it all the way 100, I know everybody gonna be like, damn, Sin, but, you know, bitches will tell you that verbally, man, and physically do something else. Be like, damn, you know that nigga gay? Damn, you know his history? Damn, you know that nigga got a man? Yeah, but he's so fine. You know, it's just... A bitch might say some stupid shit like, I like his vibes. I like his vibration. I like his vibe. So, you know, it's 2022, man. A dude being involved with another man and shit, these bitches don't care. But like, damn, you know, dude, when he was in prison, he was holding hands, you know what I mean, with a dude named Jasmine. Yeah, he used to, after visitation with his wife, man, he used to walk the yard with a 6'4" dude holding hands, man, named Jasmine. You know what I mean? And then, you know, what messed up his prison marriage up, he cheated on Jasmine with a 5'10" dude that was cut up named Hood Rat. Yeah, messed their whole relationship up. And the bitch would know a whole nigga, whole gay history and still sit up there and fornicate with this man, still be involved with this man, still sit up there and exchange bodily fluids, still exchanging spirits, still exchanging all type of satanic energy with this goofy. Come on.
But, I mean, me and my sexuality, I just feel like it's cool for a bitch to say, you know, my girl got a girlfriend. But it ain't cool to say my dude got a dude. Like, what the fuck?
No, that's crazy.
Yeah,
hey,
like...
I'm going to say this. Look.
Let me just, hold on, man. As y'all know, I'm different from y'all. We've had this conversation. Many of y'all said, "Sin, I don't find nothing wrong with it." We had this conversation, and some of y'all told me y'all into, women licking on women, women sucking on women, women licking and lapping on another woman. Some of y'all into that. But guess what? Sin ain't into that. I told y'all, man, compared to y'all, I'm an old ass man. I am not into that. I've never been into that. That never made my dick hard. Like, ooh, look at the way this bitch is touching this bitch. Look at the way this bitch is licking on this other. It don't do nothing for me. It just look like a bunch of confusion. And anything that my dick is not involved, it can't evolve into, me coming because my dick ain't involved. So, that just never was my thing. But to each his own. I'm 38 going on eternity, but I'm an old man inside of a young man's body. You know what I'm saying? But just to keep that shit all the way 100 with you, that never did nothing for me. A woman kissing another woman, that don't do nothing for me, man.
I agree with that. But I feel like it shouldn't have to be cool on either end. That's
Right.
just my.
You feel like it should be equal?
Yeah, like what happened to equality fucking here? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like if I'm fucking with a woman, use a better term, I'm saying, better podcasting. If I was fucking with a
You've been in
woman.
anger management.
I have, man. I've been working on myself.
I love that for you.
I'm looking, if you with another woman, if my woman got another woman, I'm like, damn, like, okay, cool. You wouldn't accept me fucking with a man. I wouldn't neither.
Right.
So why would I accept you wanting to fuck with another woman?
Because she's gonna bring that other girl to the bedroom with us. Like she's gonna be helping out with cleaning, cooking. Yeah, like if I had a girlfriend.
I might have to bring some of y'all, when I did the parole video, you got the chance to hear Tasty. Some of y'all done heard Gigi before, but I'm going to bring, in the future, I'm going to do some videos with my earlier hoes, man, when sin was green. And when you green in the game, you do a lot of shit that when you seasoned, you would have never had done. So a lot of us, man, when we got in the game, some of us was having threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes, sixsomes, and on and on and on. Young Pimp be having fun, man. But I told you that, after all of the fun and all of the nuts being busted, guess what? That shit is unwise. You setting yourself up to get knocked. You setting yourself up for somebody to blow up. Because it's always feelings involved. It's always going to be some bitch that's going to be like, oh my God, he fucked her better than me. Or he let her suck his dick longer than I sucked it. Or, you know what I mean? Or, he was fucking her passionately. And you know what I'm saying? Like, no, young pimp. Stay out of that. I know when a nigga come from that square shit and into this game, he be like, damn, all of these bitches that do what I say whenever I say, man, it's time to fuck. I'm fucking all of these bitches all at once. But no, very unwise. Don't do that. You're setting yourself up, son.
Like, so I really do want a poly relationship.
So if I came in the house and I was nailing her to the wall and in a way that might have your emotions on the wall, you said, you fucked me like that.
I would be like, you couldn't wait till I got off work? What the fuck?
I thought I was the only one that you fucked like that.
Right.
I mean, just wait until I get home.
What if it couldn't wait?
Right. See, we just gotta appreciate. I make jokes. I say things here and there about Sharp. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't agree with everything he said, but we got to appreciate, somebody that come from this that's actually speaking of, what if it couldn't wait? This is some real shit that's being asked. Why? Because he know that this bitch ain't nothing but a square prostitute. This bitch ain't nothing but a girlfriend selling pussy. That's about it. She never conformed to the spirit of a hoe and actually evolved into a real deal, up and down, straight hoe. This bitch always been a girlfriend selling pussy for a nigga that she just like or love and all that goofy shit. Come on.
I'm gonna be a little mad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little mad.
If you gonna look, my
I
point
know,
to
I'm
that
fucked
is
up in the head.
not even. My point to that was, if you're gonna, and I'm sure you can agree, if you're gonna accept it all the way.
You're right.
That's all I'm saying.
But
If
me
you're gonna
personally,
accept that shit all the way. If you're dealing,
She's definitely blowing up. Sharp knows that. She's definitely blowing up. Oh my God, I came home and you just blowing my wifey's back out? And I was, oh no. And it sounded like it was good? Oh no, I'm blowing up. She's definitely blowing up. Come on.
woman, and you say, yeah, it's cool to sound, and my girl got a girlfriend, and yeah, it do sound cool. But and it does a man with a man? No, it doesn't. But if you found that out, could you honestly be
no,
mad?
I couldn't, because the type of woman I am, I'm a very alpha female. Like, I like a very alpha
Bitch, don't you ever use profanity. You a who? Huh? Hold on, what? Let me wind that back. What the fuck this bitch, what blasphemy, what profanity just proceeded out of her mouth?
And in a way that might have
Bitch, you a what?
You said, you fucked me like that.
I'm be like, you couldn't wait till I got off work? What the fuck?
I thought I was the only one that you fucked like that. You know?
I mean, just wait until I get home.
What if it couldn't wait?
I'm gonna be a little mad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little mad.
If you gonna look,
I know, I'm fucked up in the head.
Not even. My point to that was, if you're gonna, and I'm sure you can agree, if you're gonna accept it all the way.
You're right.
That's all I'm saying.
But me personally,
accept that shit all the way. If you're dealing with a woman and you say, yeah, it's cool to sound, and my girl got a girlfriend, and yeah, it do sound cool. But and it does a man with a man? No, it doesn't. But if you found that out, could you honestly be
no,
mad?
I couldn't, because the type of woman I am, I'm a very alpha female. Like, I like a very alpha male that's like, I just can't see my man sucking no dick. I can't see my man getting pinned down by some dick. Like,
what if he can't see?
Damn, Sharp. Oh no. But teach his own, you know? But no, if Sinful was in there, ain't nowhere in the world I'm doing an interview with a bitch, especially like this, and a bitch talking about some shit alpha female. And I just keep going. No. I would have fucked up the whole interview. Excuse me, you're what? I beg your pardon? What did you just say? Repeat that. You're who? And see, y'all know that I don't even talk like that. I'm not into the alpha beta shit. I told you, I'm not a Sega Genesis male, Super Nintendo male, Sega Genesis CD male, PlayStation male, beta male, alpha, omega male. I don't talk like that. But I know what she's saying when she says this bullshit. And for her to say that she's an alpha female, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up and be the fuck quiet, there's no such thing. And I don't even believe, I don't talk like that. But again, you guys got to stop letting these bitches get away with murder. I don't know why Sharp allowed this motherfucker, Ric Flair looking ass bitch, to just sit up there, you understand me, and just continue on talking about she's a alpha female. The moment that this Danny Ainge looking ass bitch said that she was a motherfucking alpha female, he should have immediately, excuse me, what? But he just kept going. My goodness, come on.
With his mind, and this is an alpha.
I mean, that's fine. I'm willing
to
to fuck with just one guy, but any guy I've ever fucked with is like, yeah, I like that shit. I like that threesome shit. I want my girl to have a girl. But I could be with just one person, whether it was a guy or a girl. But I just couldn't see my man getting dick down like that.
I fuck with Toxic, but you look like a nigga, church. I fuck with you. That's a woman. Right? And I'm just saying,
a whole different breed.
You gotta think about the different dynamic of what it is today. You know what I'm saying? This isn't you can't always say, oh, it's two firefly ass girls licking some pussy and you join. That ain't right. It might be a pair of panties and two pair of boxers on the floor at that point. That's all I'm saying. The dynamics done change. What if your nigga ain't really with that? He don't want an extra pair of
Well, then it's gonna be being toxic in this bitch. Like, period.
He don't want an extra set of boxers on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to roll with you on this.
I mean,
that's all.
Every relationship is different. If I was with a guy and he wasn't with the shit and we were in love, you know, I would say fuck that. But
there you go.
Honestly, I'm very submissive, and whatever my man wants or whatever my partner wants, I'm pretty much with it. So it's like, yeah.
It seems like I've been on a roll. Maybe I'm breaking through because I feel like I've been on a roll with chicks actually coming in and saying, because I just had one that just left, man. Shout out to Carmen Karma. She had just slid through.
Okay.
And she was just talking about it. She was like, man, Sharp. And she was talking about some unforgettable shit.
Yeah.
Unforeseeable.
Ooh, yes, she did. My goodness. Matter of fact, we need to still wipe our screens from the things that she said within her interview. Yeah, she said a lot of shit, but you know, bless his hope balance of somebody knock her out. Really, you know, Sin was just talking shit. Can I keep it 100? You know, you just got to I got to keep you guys laughing. I got to keep you entertained. I got to keep you thinking. I got to give you game. I got to do all of this within the video. But in all honesty, when you've been in this game for a while, it's not going to be any testimonies that you're going to hear that's new to you. That type of shit you're familiar with. You know what I mean? It's real talk. And not even just in the game, you know, but just when for you guys that just been dealing with a whole bunch of bitches. The best way to get information out of a bitch is when you having a conversation with a bitch, when the temperature is on comfortability and she's telling you things from ancient times to recent times, shit she done did, don't make no ugly faces. Don't say, oh, hell no. Don't do none of that. Because when the spirit, put it like this, women feel comfortable exposing themselves when judgmental people don't exist. You know what I mean? As long as you don't have like that judgmental or trying to basically say things to bring condemnation in the conversation, that bitch gonna give you all the information pertaining to herself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I was saying a lot of things that I was saying, you know, of course, you know, I got to keep you laughing. I got to keep you entertained. I got to keep you thinking. I got to give you some game. I got to minister this. I got to, you know what I mean? But that bitch ain't said nothing that, especially a pimp that's been in the game for 10 years or more, he done heard some of the craziest shit that you could ever hear. Why you think a lot of the young pimps be on drugs? Okay, that's another video. Come on.
Shit and very honest, but in the end of it all, she told me, she was like, she's like, Sharp, if there was somebody like that just like showed me like, hey, don't do this. She's like, I ain't never got nobody to tell me nothing. She's like, so I'm always just doing what I want to do. She's like, I'm looking for that alpha. I'm looking for that man that can tame me.
She's very knockable. Sharp ain't doing nothing but telling the truth. She is very knockable.
And put me in my place. She's like, I just haven't genuinely found it. And this girl is married.
Yeah, she's married. I was gonna say that. Isn't she married?
She's been married for 8 years. And she said, and in so many words, she was like, I haven't found that. Nobody to set me.
Or maybe she was the wrong one. She need to come get with Barbie. Period. We gonna turn it up a little bit. We can do whatever you like, baby.
No, she just need a man. You know, most of the time, you know, I say, you know, some pimping, but she just needs a man. See, when you're with a man, you can't do what you want to do, say what you want to say. You're conforming to the spirit of submission. You're being submissive. You're being feminine. You're walking in the spirit of humility on a daily. You know what I'm saying? You're a humble woman, feminine woman, a chaste woman, wise woman. You know, and when you have that going on, you're not going to just say and do anything because you're with a man. And you understand that when you go outside into this world, you represent this man that's presiding over you. You know, you're a reflection of him. So, you know, she just needs a man. And all that goofy shit would stop. It really would.
Shout out to Carmen Karma. Like, you be in my
Let's-
DMs, I be in yours. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, all of that.
Gina's like, oh, okay.
All of that.
Hey.
I wanna.
Gina a cold freak too. Don't let because Gina a square, don't let that go over your head. But if you look through the eyes of this game, you'll see that freaky spirit, you know what I mean, that Gina, you know what I mean, is governed by too. It's an inspiration for why every question is asked. Let that minister to your spirit. Yeah, but Gina got a freakiness to her spirit too. Let's go. Come on.
I want to dive back into Jocelyn's Cabernet.
Okay, let's do it.
Do that. Yeah,
I'm a
let's do
Zeus
that.
fan.
You said Cabernet.
What is it?
Cabaret.
Cabaret. My bad. She said choreography.
Choreography. Choreography. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
She fucked me up. I still don't know how to say it.
Right.
Can we get my likes up though? We pretty much 600 in the building. But why we at 382 on the likes? It'd be nice if we can touch 500. Can we touch 500 likes? No disrespect, but it's sinful to pee. And we doing a review. I ain't never did a week review. So yeah, hit that like button. Go to work. Come on.
You know, your time on the show was short-lived. I think you
Right.
did about 4, maybe 3 episodes in the
You're right.
reunion. And your beef or your issue, why you ended up leaving, it essentially was about you supposedly being Jocelyn's bottom bitch, and
Right.
she ended up giving that title to someone else.
Correct.
Can you talk about that a little bit? What was going on prior to you entering the house to where in your mind, when I get in that house, I'm the bottom bitch?
So me and Jocelyn were friends before the show, and like even outside of Jocelyn, I've always been top bitch, like top dog. I'm an alpha female, bottom bitch.
You that bitch?
Yeah, I'm that bitch.
You
I
sure
really.
Damn, Sharp let her get away with murder again. Bitch, what is all of this alpha? What is all this Sega Genesis Super Nintendo shit that's coming out your mouth? I'm a Game Boy female. I'm a Game Gear female. I'm a alpha omega female. Like, bitch, shut up. No, you're not. You're not none of that dumbass shit. You know. Damn. Sharp ain't correct the bitch not one time. The bitch just steady saying this dumbass shit.
Big
Bitch.
bag. I'm positive.
You sure?
I'm
gonna
very.
go pull your resume after this.
Pull my resume.
I'ma
Do
go
your
pull your-
research, because I'm
I'ma
big
go pull
Barbie.
your whole-
Like,
I'ma go pull your whole
yeah,
facts.
check the whole facts.
I'ma go check your whole facts
Can't
one
none
time.
of these bitches out trap me.
Prostitute facts. I wouldn't. Whole facts. I don't know about that title, but yeah, square prostitute facts. Yeah, come on.
She said the first dude said that's $1 million right there.
Yeah, you already know what's up. But yeah, these bitches can't out trap me. But that's besides the point. So yeah, on Jocelyn's show, we were friends before the show, and we were real close.
Another confused ass bitch. Another bitch that really never got turned out by the game, but was turned on by the game. Bitch that was sitting over there. And I honestly think that Jocelyn was involved, with somebody that was professing to be some pimping. Yeah, I could see that. And of course, I never heard anything or know anybody that presided over her, but it's clear to see. You know what I mean? The bitch, she done been around. Some game for sure. But all of this, like trying to act like a pimp, trying to talk like a pimp, bitch, sit your confused dumb ass down. Jocelyn is first of all, you got to be a dumb motherfucker. You letting Jocelyn, talk to you crazy. That bitch is the best definition of stupid. You just, that motherfucker just be allowing this bitch to just talk crazy. Dumb. Come on.
And when we got on the show, she basically told me, like, yo, I want you to beef with Lucky, the girl that I fought on the show. And she was like, I don't like her. I'm not feeling her energy. So I did exactly that. I called her out for her shit. And basically after I did that and got in the fight, she made Lucky the bottom bitch. And I just wasn't feeling that, because you're not bottom bitch material. Like, you're just not it.
Do you hear this faggot ass conversation that's going on right now? A bitch talking about she was a bottom bitch, of another bitch. See, this confirms everything that I said in the beginning Now that we almost at the ninth inning, you know, the bitch is letting you know that she never really was this hoeing. Because when a bitch is really this hoeing, man, and when she really governed by the spirit of hoeing, it would even be abominable to a hoe that is possessed by the spirit of hoeing to even participate in any type of faggotry such as this, actually allowing another bitch to talk to her as if she's a pimp, and then, you know, you as a hoe, you actually playing like you a bottom bitch of another once a month bleeding ass motherfucker yourself. This is stupid. She just pretty much let you know that she's not the hoeing. I didn't like she made her the bottom bitch, and you know, I'm the bottom. So that just lets you know that Lauren is stupid. Lauren is not no real hoeing. Because if she was, ain't no way in the world you gonna allow a woman to talk to you, number one, like she's some pimping. And then number two, which is still number one, you definitely won't be playing the role of a bottom bitch to a bitch. Now, you know me, guys. You know, I ain't never had no bottom bitch, don't want no bottom bitch. I think bottom bitch ain't nothing but a fly way of saying that, you know, this my girlfriend that sell pussy. Now, I got some P partners that have bottom bitches. Some have bottom bitches now. But I just never been into it. You know, I wanted equality in my family. And I just thought that, you know, by exalting this bitch to that particular position, and I've seen, you know, from my observation of other households, you know, I've seen bitches talk to other hoes, you know what I mean, as if them hoes was beneath them. And, you know, the bitch wasn't doing nothing but running other bitches away with all that goofy shit. You know what I mean? But it was some that worked that bottom bitch program. Some had 2 bottom bitches, some had even 3 bottom bitches, you know, and that worked for that big family that they had. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, every representative got a different perspective. You know, we all, you know, pimp differently, but we, you know, the objective is to still pimp accordingly, though. And, you know, that boyfriend, girlfriend spirit, to me, is in that bottom bitch shit. So that just wasn't my thing, man. I'm not trying to, you know, I want to be the bottom bitch. You know, yeah, man, that's my bottom bitch. How long she been with you, P? Oh man, 2 weeks. You know, you got niggas like that in the game, you know? P, why you make her the bottom bitch? She light skinned, she pretty, she gorgeous, been with me for 2 weeks. Yeah, it's time to make her my bottom bitch. Niggas be saying shit like, you know, man, how much you got on you? I got 400, I paid for my Greyhound ticket. You know, if you come out here, I'm gonna make you my bottom bitch. You know, these niggas ain't got no game, man. Come on.
You're not a bottom bitch. Like, I've been a bottom bitch. I know what a bottom bitch is supposed to do.
By a real pimp, though.
Yeah,
by a woman.
I've been with some real pimping. Like,
okay, so
No, you haven't. You done been broke on. You done got charged, but you ain't never been with. Listen to what you saying. Been with some real pimping. No, you have not. You know, when you say something like that, you know, that's saying that, you know, I done gave this man not just some dimes, but I done gave this man some time, though. Yeah, my loyalty was matching with the currency. And just to keep it real, this bitch ain't never really chose no pimping, because see, when you choose pimping, that means that you allowing this man's opinion got dominion on everything you say and do. And, you know, there's a lot of bitches that's paying pimps, but they're still walking with the spirit of a renegade. So in all actuality, the bitch hasn't chose in totality. Don't be fooled because the bitch giving some currency now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's some bitches that done put niggas in correctional facilities for an eternity that engage some currency. Don't be fooled by green papers with dead hypocrites on it now. Do you know what I'm saying? These bitches will sit up there, you know what I mean, and give a nigga some racks and still sit up there, you understand me, and take a nigga's liberty out of society away, have a nigga locked up and fucked up. Yeah, don't get it messed up, man. Man, she was paying them hella money. Yeah. Well, she got the nigga in prison now for hella years. Come on.
if you and me both know that that's not no realness. That's Jocelyn.
Right.
No,
that's some TV shit.
But I don't like how they try to take the terminology and try to say it's bottom bitch.
Well, it was basically like the top bitch of the show, essentially.
Say top bitch.
Yeah. Like the team captain.
Okay. Say
right,
team
but
captain.
Jocelyn thinks she's a pimp,
Say team
so.
Captain. Don't
Yeah.
just say top bitch.
Well, the girl.
Jocelyn thinks she's a pimp, because she has a group of silly ass bitches like you that's willing to actually, allow her to talk to y'all like she's a pimp. And so by y'all allowing a bitch to act like a pimp, you're enabling a faggot ass bitch to do faggot ass shit.
Switched it to that after me, and she's like, I'm the cabaret captain. But
There we
Jocelyn
go.
has also said that she thinks she's a pimp. So
And you know what, Jocelyn, nothing but love for you, baby. But you know better. It's just because she was around a nigga. Chicks pick up game from men. The game that they go and they move around to anybody else, they pick it up from men, people who they've been with. So these are things that she's experienced. She ain't just picked that shit up by herself.
of course, and I think I also put that terminology in.
Sharp just said some real shit. These bitches be getting on this internet and they be talking as if the things that's coming out their mouth is their intellectual property, when the bitch ain't doing nothing but reiterating, what came out of a pimp's mouth, what came out of a Mac's mouth, you know what I mean? But the bitch gonna sit up there and present it as if, she came up with this, as if this is her thoughts. And, what's happening in her life is a result of her thoughts. When in all actuality, the bitch ain't doing nothing but applying the game that she paid for, that she sacrificed for. You know what I'm saying? That came from a pimp. Yeah, that was some real shit. Come on.
Show because I was so down for Jocelyn and being a chick from
Marcus, appreciate that five. Listen to what this bitch just said. I was so down for Jocelyn. Do you see here the faggot shit that's coming out this bitch mouth? I was so down for Jocelyn. God damn, this shit gay. Come on.
and coming into the show and just being so down for her. I'm like, look, even if it isn't a bottom bitch because you're not a pimp, I'm your bottom bitch of this fucking show.
I get it.
And I'm gonna do
I
exactly
just
that.
hated the terminology.
Yeah, because
me and
it
you
don't make
both should
sense.
know,
Yeah,
right?
it don't make sense.
Am I tripping or am I
No,
telling the
you're
truth?
right. You're 100% right.
Why did you have to use bottom bitch? Why couldn't it just be, you know what I mean? I'm the elite. I'm somebody that's a necessity to you. I'm somebody that has more capabilities and more game than every woman on here, so I need to be treated a certain way. But to go by a title that is only and should only be used between a pimp and his hoe, and you sitting over there, you allowing it to be utilized with you and this square ass bitch, it just show you how retarded bitches is.
But it was just some TV.
Because Jocelyn ain't never done nothing special in her goddamn life to ever be exalted like that. She just another airhead that came out the strip club, went to Love and Hip Hop, and they seen how goofy and retarded she was and say, hey, this retarded, outlandish, foolish, brutish ass bitch deserve a show. You know what I mean? Let's give her goofy ass a show. She definitely get some ratings. And so you allowed a clouded up airhead to sit up there and pretend like she a goddamn pimp. Bitch, you need your motherfucking ass whooped. Bitch, you definitely need the dingleberries kicked out your booty. Come on.
And I just felt like I was the bottom bitch of that shit. Even if it wasn't a pimp involved or none of that, I'm still the bottom bitch, period.
It ain't even about no pimping and hoeing. It's just talking about just the...
That shit sounded so gay, but come on. Even though it ain't no pimp involved, I'm still the bottom bitch. Just look how dumb bitches be. Even ain't no pimp around, I'm still the bottom bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. Even if it ain't no pimp, even if a pimp ain't pimping, for the record, you know what I'm saying? No, not for the record, the album, because the record ain't long enough. I'm still the bottom bitch. It's your goof ass on.
in general and where I feel like that slang terminology came from. That's why I was like, Jocelyn knows what's up. You even knew what's up. That's why
we
even
knew
told
better.
Me. We all knew better.
Yeah, we
like
all knew
that's
better.
not it, top bitch.
We knew we needed our ass whooped. You right, Sharp. We definitely needed a pimp to whoop our ass. You right. We knew we was fags. Come on.
Cool, top cabaret candidate, whatever the fuck you want to use. But that terminology feel like it's just being misused. That
It
word is
was.
being misused.
It definitely was. It definitely was. But I'm still bottom bitch, period.
It seemed like you were really hurt.
See when she did that. You see, I know what she's saying, and we knew what we was doing, but I'm still about a bitch. Like, oh my God. Bitches be stupid. Come on.
By how she treated you. She threw your things down the stairs, down to the front. What was going on with behind the scenes? Like when you ended up leaving?
Actually, when the things were being thrown down the steps, I wasn't right there. They had recorded that scene before I had even pulled up to.
I need 50 more likes to touch 500. 50 more people, man, to touch that thumbs up button to get me to that 500 mark. Come on.
My stuff, but you know how editing works, because I wouldn't stand for nobody throwing my Louis luggage down the fucking steps. I got hella expensive shit. But yeah, I was extremely hurt because I was really down for Jocelyn, like I said, and when.
Bro, I don't know where Gina from. I just know I could just tell she's a Cali bitch, but I don't know where from out there in that southern. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get in the comment section and let everybody know, where Gina from. I don't know where Gina from, but I just know she a Cali bitch. Come on.
I made that girl the bottom bitch after I had just started all this beef. It's like, bitch, come on now. Are we not on the same team here? It's like, damn, I was really hurt because I have a big heart. And, when I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
Somebody said she from Compton. Come on.
Very, very hard. And it's nothing I wouldn't do for you. And that's how I felt about Jocelyn. And she just had me simply fucked up. So the loyalty just wasn't both sides. I was down for her, but she wasn't down for me. So the cameras came on and she just switched. I was her friend before all this shit, and the fucking cocaine and the fucking cameras got to her fucking head, and that was that.
How much of it was real as far as the beef between you and Lucky? Because
it was very real.
You had a situation where she wanted to work for you and your boyfriend,
and she did. It was very serious. It was very real, but it was probably something that I wouldn't have brought up if it wasn't for Jocelyn asking me to. So our beef wasn't really that serious. You had paid the person I was dealing with, and we was both on the same team, and it didn't work out, and that was that. That happens with a lot of bitches. And it's something that I wouldn't have brought up, but it was the fact that Jocelyn had asked me to. So I was like, you know what? Okay, we can take it there. Fuck this bitch. You asked me, you said fuck her, so I'm saying fuck her. We gonna put it all out there. Because she had a boyfriend at the same time she was paying the guy that I was the bottom bitch for, that I was dealing with. So I had brought it up, like, you had a boyfriend, bitch.
She just the bottom bitch for everybody. She the bottom bitch for him. The bottom bitch for Jocelyn. The bottom bitch for the mailman. The bottom bitch, for the motherfucking public defender. The bottom bitch for the weed man. You know what I'm saying? The bottom bitch, for an IG model. You know what I mean? She just the bottom bitch for the world. God damn. I was the bottom bitch for him at the time, and then I was the bottom bitch. Like, God damn, bitch. The bitch the bottom bitch for everybody. Come on.
You're not a bottom bitch. You got a boyfriend, you're paying him, you're doing this, you're doing that, but it really wasn't that serious. I had just brought it up because she had asked me to.
In that moment, you were surrounded by all black girls.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kelpie get popular enough, if Kelpie have some more million view videos and he keep going viral, you know what I mean? She gonna end up being the bottom bitch of Kelpie. Come on.
When Lucky was about to fight the first time, you said nigga.
Yeah, I did.
Did you feel uncomfortable saying it, or what made you even feel comfortable using the term? Because then I
can see little Kelpie coming on now talking about, it's little Kelpie, little Kelpie to be. They call me, little Kelpie. But, whatever you want to call me, just don't call me broke. This is my new bitch, you know what I mean? Blueface Barbie, she's my bottom. Still have Miss Crystal. You guys check her out on OnlyFans. She's going up. But yeah, this is Blueface Barbie. She's a boss bitch, a bottom bitch. And check her out on OnlyFans too. She's going up. But yeah, this is Lil Kelpie. Come on.
You better tell something.
I saw a live a couple of that came out afterwards, and you were reading a message from Jocelyn, and you didn't say nigga, you said N-word.
Tell me
so it seemed
good.
like somewhere along the lines you removed the word from your vocabulary.
Right. I definitely removed the word from my vocabulary, and I
actually said nigga like 10 times before even coming to the show. But since y'all put me on the spot, I'm gonna just go ahead and say my bad, because I see y'all sensitive about this. But when I be around my Louisville friends and all my renegade friends, we are going to continue to say nigga We are going to continue to be in the car listening to City Girl songs. Fuck about a nigga. Fuck about a nigga. You know, we about to do all of that. But you know, since we on the show and, you know, I'm putting an Oscar Award performance on, I'm going to just go ahead and apologize. My bad, y'all, since y'all and y'all pussy about the shit. My bad, you know, my bad. If I hurt anybody's feelings, you know, I mean, if I hurt any of you niggas, any of you black people's feelings, my bad, y'all.
Didn't realize that it was offensive to anybody because I have been surrounded by black people my whole life. I was in foster care by a black woman, which doesn't make it okay.
All the white people say the same thing. See, I think I deserve to call y'all a nigger because I was raised around all you niggas. You know, I done got fucked by you niggas. I done got trains ran on me by you niggas. I done paid you niggas. And I done had kids by you niggas. I deserve to call you niggas. Come on.
But this is a word that I've been saying in songs and vocabulary, and nobody had ever been like, yo, don't say that.
I came out the womb saying it. The doctor didn't say anything. I was in preschool saying nigga. I have videos of me in elementary school, you know, doing rap songs saying nigga. You know, my whole life I've been saying nigga. Well, I don't know why you niggas is in your feelings about this shit. Goddamn, get over it, nigga. Come on.
And once I got on TV and had said it and got all the backlash, like, yo, that's fucked up. That's when I realized, you know, this is very offensive to people, which I didn't know before.
It's just, and I get where you coming from. Like, I get where you trying to say from your background, because I get that shit. Just from where you came from and just being around certain people. But you have to understand, once you get on them cameras and you get in front of, like, the things that you may have been comfortable with saying before might not be so cool now.
Right.
You know? So I think that was something to have to, you had to use your second thought on that one.
Which I didn't know at the time that it was offensive, because I thought it was only offensive if you're saying it like the ER at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like I have 3 black children, 3 black mixed children, and you know, I've always been with black people mostly. So I'm far from a racist.
It's not gonna give you the
and it's not okay. It's not okay. Right. And I'm not saying
bitch over there the whole time. This just how they be. They be like, you know, if I hurt any of you guys' feelings, I just want to apologize. I didn't mean to hurt you niggas' feelings. If any nigga is listening to this right now and you're hurt, I just want to apologize from the bottom of my white heart and just apologize to you niggas. I thought that because I had sucked some black dick, I thought just because I had rolled on some black dick, I've been getting trains ran on me since I was a little girl. Now I'm an adult now. I thought I had a license to call you niggas. But since y'all in y'all feelings and, you know, I just want to apologize. You know, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know. All right, get back. Come on.
But once I got on TV and I got all the backlash, that's when I realized, you know, people are really offended by this. This isn't okay to say. So I have removed it from my vocabulary. And I do want to apologize to anybody that was offended by that, because I'm far from a racist. I don't want to offend the culture, you know, and it was just simply a mistake. This was 2 years ago, but
I give it to her. Like, all bullshit aside, Lauren is perfect for a movie. I talk a lot of shit, but Lauren is perfect for a movie. Lauren is a natural actress. You know what I mean? She needs to be in a movie. And I'm not just talking about no porn, you know, but Lauren could be in an actual movie. I can see that. You know what I mean? She has some acting skills. She's acting right now. She's going to get her real bitch points. She's doing cool. And I know, honestly, you can't even participate in this shit without being an Oscar award winning actress. But I'm gonna speak that into her existence. You know, some movies. You know, I can see that. You know, Lauren needs to be applying herself. She has some great acting skills. I'm not being comical right now. You know what I mean? She needs to apply herself. You know, I can see it. Come on.
yeah, I do apologize, and I don't want to offend anybody, you know, but no, I just wasn't aware, you know, like I wasn't aware that it was a racist or offensive thing. And once people told me, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Nobody
no, I
in the house.
didn't.
Nobody in the house checked you.
No, nobody. Even in that moment, nobody was like, "What the fuck are you saying?" We fought because I had put her on blast for paying my man because her man didn't know. But I'm singing songs, with that word in it. I'm, using it loosely, and nobody is saying like, "Don't say that, don't say that." And my whole life, it's been like that my whole life, and nobody has said, "You're a white bitch. Don't fucking say that." And
it's real.
And just to be real, I'm, because I know where she's from, in Louisville, damn near all of them white bitches, do that. And, I talk shit, but I have to just say this. For her to not be strung out on crystal meth, for her not to be strung out on heroin, it is such a blessing, because if you've ever campaigned in Louisville, if you've ever pimped in Louisville, you know that you're going to run through about 5 to 7 white bitches a week, firing motherfuckers because bitches, looked a certain way when you knocked them. But a bitch might sit up there and pretty much doing some drugs behind your back. Like, it is so hard at times, man, in Louisville to find a beautiful, white, marketable woman in Louisville, Kentucky that is not strung out on drugs. Real shit. Those that have campaigned in Louisville, no sin is telling the truth. I'm talking about, man, you might fuck around and fire 3 to 5 bitches, man, a week fucking around in that Louisville. Damn near all of them white bitches, man, is fucking with that shit. So I get a Boston baked bean head ass bitch that, she not strung out on that shit. You know what I mean? She's, she got these kids to live for. That's what's up. Come on.
Because in season 3, that was an issue.
Right.
On
Exactly.
season 3.
Right.
So I thought that somebody might have checked you behind the scenes, or because I want to say in that scene I was on.
Gina was like, I just thought somebody would have beat your ass. I thought somebody would have sit up there and chin checked you, but I'm seeing that everybody is punks. Come on.
It was more so the fans that had checked me, and when.
Okay, we see Bug then brought her fine ass up in here. Shout out to big head ass Bug Courtney. Bringing her motherfucker. Hey, y'all, I'm a little late. Girl, come on, brush your teeth. Come on, sit down.
On the blogs that they were checking me and tagging me and saying, why the fuck is this white girl saying this? Yeah. And that's when I realized,
I said the same thing.
Yeah, I don't.
As a matter of fact, Bug Courtney is a pretty ass white bitch. And there's so many bitches in Louisville, Kentucky that you will see that look similar to her. But guess what? Just like I just said, soon as you think you done knocked you something, like, ooh, I got me a cool little white bitch. Now she in the bathroom shooting up or snorting up, doing all type of goofy shit. I'm telling you, boy, that Louisville is tough. Come on.
To anybody.
It wasn't sure saying the same thing.
Well, it wasn't meant to offend anybody. So if anybody was offended, I do apologize, because I'm far from a racist. Like, I love the culture. I'm not here to offend anybody, but
that Kentucky Derby not that far away though. Shout out to Louisville. I ain't trying to make don't get it twisted. When that Kentucky Derby come, whew, the bitches that listen, if you can't knock a bitch, if you can't have no money during Kentucky Derby in Louisville, use a buster. Because that Greyhound gonna give it to you. That 4th Street gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Louisville is where you want to be during the Kentucky Derby. Come on.
I just didn't know.
I don't think it's that. I think it's motherfuckers trying to figure out what made you so comfortable. Yeah. It's more in it. Not saying that you're a racist. I don't think you're a racist. Like you said, you got 3 beautiful babies that are black.
No, I'm not saying leave Louisville alone. I'm just saying that the things that you're going to deal with, being in Louisville. I haven't been in Louisville in damn near 5 years. So I'm just imagining a lot can transpire, man, within 5 years, man. So I know it hasn't got better. I don't think it's gotten any better. If anything, I think it's got worse. So I'm not saying that you can't have, because you never know. Your next bitch that's going to give you 10 years or more might be in Louisville. So don't get it fucked up. There's some cool bitches out there, but you're going to have to search. You're going to have to stay down. That's what I'm saying to you.
You've been around black folk all your entire life. So I just think motherfuckers just try to figure out like what made you feel so comfortable.
It came out so like
I think what made me so comfortable is that I've just been saying it my whole life, and nobody has been like, yo, don't say that. Or even on the show, yo, don't say that. That's not okay. So it's just always was okay for me up until that moment. And then when the show came out and I seen the people actually offended, I'm like, okay, you know, that's fucked up. I don't want to make anybody feel like I'm that type of girl or I'm disrespecting anything. So I just cut it out and said my apology and said my piece. But it's definitely something I don't say anymore. And I just, you know, I came up in Louisville, Kentucky. I came up with a all black family foster care, and I've always said it. Nobody told
that
me.
That been a small area, right. Especially being raised in Kentucky, Baba.
Yeah, you know, you do have to understand. You know, different locations, different population of people are going to do different things. If you go to New Orleans, all the guys are calling each other a bitch. You go to certain places, you know, especially still go to California, go to LA, and just walk up to a nigga and be like, man, you a cold bitch, yeah. You know, and see how he respond to you. Or just even be in the city of Chicago, you know, and speak to certain niggas from my era or older than that and call them a bitch and see what happened to you. So, you know, different areas, man, you know, they do different things, man. And, you know, in Louisville, man, them white bitches, you do got some white bitches that nigga this and they think they black. You know, and you can't tell them that they ain't black. So this bitch like, man, I don't fuck with nothing but black dudes. I ain't had nothing but black kids. I don't listen to nothing but black music. All my homegirls is black. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You got some white girls that's like that, man. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm going to say nigga. I'm going to do my thing. If you got a problem with it, man, you know what I mean? We can put them hands up. It is what it is. You got some white girls that's their frame of mind.
I came through that motherfucker Hopkins.
502.
I came through
But boy, I tell you, if they go to certain areas with that mentality, whew, it's not going to be good. But come on.
Hopkinsville one time, man, on a motherfucking bus getting extradited to the sea.
Oh, well, I don't like that for you.
Hey, man, black folk, the community is small.
It definitely is.
It's very small.
It's very small.
Somebody had to pre-warn you.
No, nobody never told me.
Come on, we got 700 people up in here. Why my likes is 507. Let's get the likes to 600. Let's get the likes all the way up. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. Come on.
Nobody ever told me Hopkinsville is a lot smaller than Louisville. Louisville is like Atlanta.
But we're talking about Kentucky.
I promise you,
through college, through the strip club,
nothing,
through
never, no
working,
no dudes.
nobody.
You know, I've dealt with black men and said it in front of them, or even on the show, nobody checked me.
Okay.
I don't think that bitch lying. She not lying. Ain't nobody checking no. And especially them guys. I know the guys out there, so you know what I mean. And white bitches get to call niggas nigga out there in Louisville. So come on.
Hey,
nothing.
Sharp tank, sharp, no jumper, Gina Fuse. Hey, don't say that shit no more.
I got you.
That's over with.
It's out of my vocabulary, and I do apologize. I'm
Cool.
not here to offend
No, you're
anybody.
fine. I'm just saying, if nobody's ever.
Shout out to Sharp. Yeah, bitch. Don't say that shit no more. And see, and I do like the fact, you know, even though I know what it was for, but I do like the fact she didn't, you know, say nothing that, you know what I mean. It was smooth. Yeah, you know, bitch, don't say that no more. Oh, I'm sorry, you know. Yeah, you know, this was cool. Come on.
Said anything? We're gonna say it right now. No.
It's a hard no.
Even though she's still gonna say nigga, but come on.
I don't care.
I got it.
Hard no, not hard.
Hey, fuck no.
The bitch like, I just ain't gonna say it publicly, which is cool. You know, I'm not gonna say it no more on television. I'm not gonna say it no more on these networks. You know, I'm not gonna fuck up, you know, my black fan base. You know, because any man that's about the money, that had any wisdom, would have said up there, hey, bitch, don't, hey. You got a lot of black fans. You got a lot of black bitches that like you. You can't be saying nigga. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you got nothing but idiots around you, you know, you just do a bunch of idiot shit. Come on.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, that was 2 years ago, and I've learned since then, and I haven't used that word since then.
You're on a greater path.
Yeah, I'm on a greater path. I'm on to better things, and like I said, I do apologize, like, to both of you guys or to any black people in the room, like. Anything, I'm not that girl. Like, I don't want to offend anybody. I'm very non-confrontational. I stay in my lane. I get my money, and that's it.
Non-confrontational is a reach.
I'm non-confrontational.
We don't get there. We ain't there.
You were supposed to go on the pole and show your skills.
Yeah.
And you removed your shoes and walked over to Lucky.
I did. And did.
What was you thinking in that moment? Why did you decide then to do that?
Well, our very first fight, like, I was sitting on the couch and she had just, when I had exposed her for paying my dude at the...
See, just like Sharp, I didn't even see none of this shit. I don't know none of this shit. Guess what? Because I don't watch it. So I can't tell you what's happening on Jocelyn's Cabaret and all of that. I ain't never seen one show. I seen some trailers, some previews and shit, you know, on IG, but I ain't never seen the show before. Sound like, you know, another version of, just sound like some old love and hip hop shit with some prostitution involved. Come on.
She had just started swinging on me and I was sitting down, so I felt like she had snuck me. So it was just up from every point from there. It was like, whenever I see you, I feel like you snuck me. It's every time. And I was so hurt by Jocelyn making her the bottom bitch. So I was like, nah.
Brown Hornet, appreciate that 10, man. Man, appreciate that respect. Good looking, man. Needed that 10 with my broke ass. Come on.
When I see you, it's up.
What's your relationship now?
Who?
Lucky.
Lucky was just on my show, Barbie Wants Both. It's okay. I feel like we'll always have that tension because it's like, if we beef once, we're gonna beef forever type of thing. But you know, it's no animosity. I appreciate her for coming on my show. It's just not, we're not close, but we don't have beef.
What about Jocelyn? What's your relationship with Jocelyn?
My relationship with Jocelyn is fucked out. Like,
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was your... No, you're good. No,
at the end of the day, Jocelyn, I will always appreciate Jocelyn and respect Jocelyn for giving me that platform and putting me on the cabaret. But it's just certain things I don't stand for, and I feel like she's a fake ass bitch. And when those cameras come on, she turns into a different person. And I feel like the drugs got her on a whole different level.
Were you dating Stevie J at any point?
I was not dating Stevie J. We was fucking. He was giving me a bag. He got some weird fetishes. But I'm not here to put anybody on blast. You know, like, that's not what I'm about. I respect anybody who's ever given me some money, so it is what it is. Just because that was her baby daddy.
Stevie J should have never took his silly ass on no motherfucking Love and Hip Hop. I know that he was doing bad at the time, maybe, but it's like, it's just sad that when Stevie J name come up, you guys think of Love and Hip Hop. That is sad. That is sad that when Stevie name come up, you think of Jocelyn, you think of Mimi, you think of Love and Hip Hop, you think of shit like this that's being said by this bitch. When I tell you that Stevie J is one of the most talented, gifted producers ever. When I tell you that this man is a real producer, I'm not talking about this new definition of a producer where, you know, you just sit around in the studio and you make sure the artist needs everything that he needs to make a hit. What do you need? Some weed? Okay, got you some weed. You need some pussy? Okay, got you some pussy. What you need, an artist to collaborate with? Okay, I'm gonna get this artist. Okay, what do you need? You need, okay, you need this, you need what type of food? And then motherfuckers just get the slap producer on that. Because they can say they created the energy, they help with the creativity, you know, for the song and all that bullshit. Stevie J is a real producer. Stevie J damn near could play just about any instrument. Stevie J is he's a songwriter, he can sing. But when it comes to that producing though, it's not really too many in Stevie's category. When you listening to Bone and Biggie and you know what I mean, the piano and all of that in the beginning and all of that, you're listening to Stevie J. A lot of them harmonies, a lot of that shit, a lot of the vocal arrangements that you like, that was like a collaboration of Devontae and Stevie J with a lot of that Jodeci shit. You know what I'm saying? And so to see him get involved with something low like Love and Hip Hop, it was really a wrong move, man. Wrong move.
Not gonna turn away the bag. Period.
How did you guys meet?
We met through Josh.
Okay. So also, it's not a secret.
It's not a secret. She told me, she's like, he's a trick. Get your money, sis. Like, he's about that bag. You know,
He is just like he's a co-producer. Stevie is a cold trick though.
With her.
I just said that just to say, respect to his legacy, but I wish he would have stayed with his legacy so he could have had more money to trick off. I mean, come on.
Person that she's with, and she basically told me she had me meet up with him for something, and when I met up with him for the favor, he had tried to get at me, and I told her, of course, my loyalty was with Jocelyn at the time, and I'm like, your baby daddy tried to get at me. She's like, bitch, get it. He gonna spend, get that money. So, yeah.
It's crazy when the bitch say, yeah, my husband and my man, my baby daddy, he's a trick, bitch, break him. I broke him. Damn. Stevie J, church, if you ever need to come.
Yeah, because Jocelyn was never, that was some TV shit. Jocelyn knew what the fuck it was. She knew that Stevie was an up and down trick. Come on.
Jack, just to figure this one out, man. Let's get it figured out, man.
Stevie J, one of my favorite TV personalities ever.
See what I mean? Gina Young, she don't know nothing about this man's real legacy, though. She don't know about Mariah. She don't know about Biggie. She don't know about Jodeci. She don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that bad boy shit that y'all was loving, man, that was Stevie J. But she don't know that. Young bitches, they like, oh, Stevie J loving hip hop. Boy, this is sad. Come on.
Church, she just threw you under the bus and then
I didn't mean to.
And then tried to run you over again, Jack.
I didn't mean to, but honestly, I feel like Stevie J wasn't about his word, because he was like, I want to manage you. I'm going to spin a bag on you. I'm going to manage you. And then he kind of just like didn't do what he said. So it's like, fuck it. I'll save my truth.
Yeah, you bought it, bitch. You played into that shit. You know what I mean? He gave you good trick game. That's that good trick producer game. I'm going to produce you. I know him. I know this person. I'm going to hook you up with Drake. You're going to be dating Drake. Drake going to love you. Oh, I'm gonna make this call. You're going to be on that show. You're going to be... And if your stupid ass go for it, I mean, that's that good trick game. Veteran trick game. Come on.
But as far as anybody else who spins the bag, your secret is safe with me. Like,
was he supposed to sign you as an artist?
He was supposed to sign me as under his management and help me get on Love and Hip Hop, get on certain deals. And you know how that goes, how these guys are. They promise you the world, star, moon, sun, and it just didn't go like that. It didn't go like that. So that's why I get my money up front.
That's just a hole in the game. Like, man, they gonna promise you everything.
But that's why I get my money up front. You got to get your money up front.
But a lot of these bitches that come, listen, and I'm sure you can agree with me. Like, there's some people that I'm sure that you've seen on, podcasts and things like that are just literally doing it for nothing.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of interviews.
I haven't heard you talk like that not one time.
No, I've done my research. When I did an interview with you, I was like, damn, I'm nervous as shit. And I watched a few of these girls, and I see a lot of the girls that you interview, they're like big OnlyFans girls, but they're basically cool with just getting slut out. And I do OnlyFans too. Shout out to my OnlyFans. Make sure you follow and subscribe. But I'm not about just that, I'm not just gonna be out here fucking just to be fucking. Like, it's 2022. If you're not doing something for me, it's just not gonna work out. Whether we're on camera, on OnlyFans, whatever, you gotta give me something.
Now, what I will say, she did say her OnlyFans. She didn't say the name of it though, And I just want to say to all you girls and all you pimps and macs and rappers and everything like that, when you get on, see and shout out to Pimping. You know, because Ken, if you look at Ken interview, you see that Ken was with that business. You see that Ken was showing his books. You see that Ken was naming everything that he was presiding over and everything that he was involved in. He was not going to come on no platform that's damn near 5 million subs strong and not sit up there and promote himself and everything that he's doing. You don't want to just come on a platform just to get some views. Say, ooh, I just did an interview and it got hundreds of thousands of views or 1,000,000 views. But did you promote yourself? Did you promote your platform? What money? What did you gain other than some clout? So it was a lot to learn from Ken. You see, when Ken went on there, Ken promoted everything that he had going on. That's how you supposed to be. When you come on a big platform, any platform for that matter, man, your IG, your YouTube, your books, your music, whatever you got going on, man, you promote.
You know, because it's just like, I could do me. Like, I don't need you. You got to do something for me that I'm not doing for myself. So it's just like, these other girls I see you interview, I see them doing their thing. You know, I see millionaires, girls that are on OnlyFans that you interview with, but you know, it's got to make sense. You got to be doing something for me. If you think you're going to fuck me, you got to do something for me. Something major. That's how I feel.
I know that's right.
It's 2022. Like, my pussy don't get wet for somebody who's not doing shit for me.
Yeah.
And that goes for everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're a rapper, NFL player, NBA player. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What are you going to do for me? You got this bag, but what are you going to do for me?
When did you find out that you felt like Jocelyn was fueled by cocaine?
What do you, repeat it?
When did you feel like Jocelyn was fueled by cocaine?
When them
You felt
cameras
she
started rolling.
She started changing on you.
When them cameras started rolling, I've always known that Jocelyn has had a cocaine habit. That's not a secret. You know, it's not a big deal. A lot of people do cocaine. I'll never speak down on her. Like I said, I respect her. But it's really taken a toll on her. It's done a turn for the worse. And when we did our reunion and we couldn't get through the reunion and we couldn't get no questions asked because she was just feeling like Incredible Hulk, I was like, wow, she's really far gone. She's really far gone. But she completely switched up on me once the camera started rolling. We both live in Miami. We would hang out every day, be together every day. And, you know, I was her bottom bitch. You know, even if it wasn't the right term, bottom bitch, I was her top.
Oh my God, Lord help me. I'm doing my best to try to get to the end of this interview, Lord. And she keeps saying dumbass shit. I was a bottom bitch. I know she ain't no pimp. And I know it only apply to pimps and hoes, but yeah. I was a bottom bitch. Like, stop saying that dumbass shit. Damn, that shit sounds so stupid. I know it don't apply, but I was the bottom bitch. Like, get your goof ass up. That shit sounds stupid.
Bitch, I was her right-hand man. You know, I was willing to do whatever for her. Like, before we started filming, she would call me, like, I need you to make this scene a movie, like, pop your shit. So I was there for her, but I just seen her switch up, and I think the drugs has something to do with it. And I pray she gets the help that she needs. You know, it's serious. Like, addiction is a serious thing, and I feel like she's far gone. I do. I really do.
Damn.
So
I really do.
what came into play when you made the decision to go from Zeus to Now That's TV?
Yeah.
It seemed like a handful of the Zeus girls are going over to Now That's TV.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Let's get them likes to 600. Seeing need 49 more likes to touch 600 likes. Get them likes all the way up. Come on.
On to Now That's TV. Shout out to Now That's TV, my new show. I feel like Zeus kind of blackballed me when me and Jocelyn fell out. And I don't blame them because it's like, that's their bread and butter. Like, I'm just a cast member. So who are they to keep working with me and giving me an opportunity? Because she's the type of bitch that if they would have...
Shout out to Frenchie big head ass that just came in the chat.
...given me another show or put me on another show like Baddies or anything... that
you would have fit over there perfect.
Yeah, and I auditioned for it. I talked to
yet.
Natalie. Natalie wanted to put me on, but she said it was up to the network ultimately. And at the end of the day...
Natalie, I love you to death, baby. But you came up in here not too long ago and said, yeah, pretty much, you are the network. You know, so I mean, damn.
And that's how Jocelyn was, because, you know, Jocelyn and Natalie are their big breadwinners.
I love Natalie. Shout out to Natalie Nunn, man. She definitely came in. I think I did it with me and Gina. Gina invited me on and we sat down. It was definitely cool.
Yeah, shout out to Natalie. I appreciate her. Like, she's the type of bitch that's giving bitches platforms. You know, she's helping these girls who are smaller. You know, let me put you on. And I love a bitch like that.
When she told me what she was giving a bitch, she said just in a couple of weeks and just coming and hanging out with me. I said, yeah, that's a cool little bag. I couldn't even argue with the girl. I said, oh, okay, then you.
Shout out, you understand me, to Street TV, man. You know, legendary platform. You know, some of my day ones, y'all remember when I did a video. I did a video comparing the content of Alonzo with Kev Mack. And, you know, within that, you know what I mean, I pretty much, you know, gave props and acknowledgement to both. You know what I mean? So shout out, man, to Alonzo that's in the building. And make sure y'all put a link to Street TV, put a link to his platform in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go click on the subscribe and the bell button over at his platform. Very legendary platform. A lot of good you know, information, you know, over there, man. Blessings to Alonzo.
She's definitely.
I mean, I don't know if that's true.
I
I saw the interview and I seen what she said they were giving them, and I don't know if that's true or not. But on Jocelyn's show, they was giving us $1,000 a week. And
wow,
$1,000 a week.
Said was that's busting y'all little.
I commented on the post and I'm like, that's big cap.
You were the bottom bitch of a bitch. And you making $1,000. Come on.
But maybe with her show they were doing more. But I know for Jocelyn's show, all of the cast members, they were giving us $1,000 a week.
I'm telling you.
For how many weeks?
For 3 weeks. For 3 weeks.
Listen, what?
3,000 for 3 weeks.
You remember when
so that's why
my Lord. Somebody say my Lord. Like the old folks used to say in church when they hear some abominable, tragic shit, my Lord. $1,000 a week, my Lord. Y'all sitting over there embarrassing yourselves, hitting each other upside the head, cussing each other out, jumping over couches. You understand me? Fighting, looking stupid. You know, your sons and your daughters, you know, get to see this, you know what I mean, decades later, and you getting $1,000 a week and some followers on IG. Just like grandmamas and grandfathers used to say back in the day, my Lord.
I'm like, bitch, I make this in a day. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe, well, y'all's was 2 years ago.
Right, exactly.
Maybe, you know, the bag might be different.
Man, because Natalie was talking about...
That's true. So I can't necessarily, or nobody could just immediately just call Natalie a lie, because things can evolve, you know, within 2 years. The bag can change. However, you know what I mean, we just gonna deal with the facts. She just put it out there that she was only making $1,000 within a week. Somebody might say, you know, saying, well, you know, I'm just doing it for the exposure. I'm just doing it, you know what I mean, just to get my name out there, you know, just to, you know, get out there. And, you know, if that's what you know, some people that's, you know, that's their thing. You know, I'm just gonna get out there and, you know, the money gonna come. And, you know, and I agree with that for something else. But as far as like embarrassing yourself, calling yourself the bottom bitch of another bitch, fighting bitches and just looking like a complete idiot, you know, and ain't no money involved. Oh no. Oh no. $1,000 a week. Oh no.
50K, I heard her. She said 50K.
Like, I ain't want it, but she's talking about 50K for 2
Well, shout out to that paycheck. I'm trying to be on baddies. I don't care if it's west, south, north, east. I don't give a fuck. I'm that bitch for it. But
I don't work over there or nothing, but it looked like the One More Chance girls it looked like they was getting the bag too.
They was looking a little hungry, but yeah, I fuck with Natalie. Shout out to Natalie. She was talking about having me on baddies. It didn't work out, and I feel like it was because I was pretty much blackballed, you know, for speaking out on Jocelyn, and they probably felt like if they gave me another show or another opportunity, that Jocelyn would be pissed. You know, that's what the bitch that she is. She don't want to see nobody doing better than her, and that's the vibes that I got from her. I felt like...
Not to interrupt her, but just this confirms everything that I said in the beginning, that bitches just be talking. Now, of course, within this interview, she put on this facade like she's just all about the money. You know what I mean? What can you do for me? What can you do for me? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? I'm always about the bag, the bag, the bag, the bag. But again, I believe that if you create a platform that she can just get all the attention that she wants, you know, she will get money. Of course, she will still work on the side to seduce and reduce tricks and shit like that. But still to this day, if you create a platform right now and she just get hella attention and get hella glorified as something that she really ain't as a cold hoe, she will do it. She will repeat history right now. No, seeing she learned her lesson. No, she'll still do that right now. She'll still do that right now. You know? She'll still do that right now because see, anybody that really know these bitches, oh, I love my money. Bitch don't give a damn about none of that shit. You know? That bitch will do that shit. A bitch, she'll do that, get on a platform right now that would only promise her popularity, no prosperity, and she'll sit up there and get into a continuity of continuously making herself look like a goddamn fool right now. Again, because if you look at all them clips, and I ain't never even seen the show in its entirety. I've only seen previews, and every time I seen her, she was either saying something stupid or looking stupid. And here to come find out, you was only making $1,000 a week. Come on.
Her, you know, you came from being a stripper, you came from being a hoe, but you talk so down on strippers and hoes, and that's just not me. If I was to make it to a billionaire tomorrow, I would never talk down on where I came from or what I did to get here, or talk down on these girls that's trying to make their way out. And I feel like that's what type of bitch that she is, that she just, not to talk bad about her, but
Jocelyn Hernandez.
yes, not to talk bad about her, Jocelyn, but I'm not feeling that. I feel like any girls in the industry, the strippers and hoes, you talk to them crazy. You're a $2 bitch. You're a $2 hoe. This, that, and the third. Like, bitch, you came from the strip club and hoeing too.
Listen, no offense to her. Shout out to Jocelyn, but she talked like that's where she came from. That's what I thought.
She talked like that's where she came from, but she don't respect it.
She don't respect it.
She don't respect it.
Like the way, I'm saying, like I haven't watched her lately, but from when I first watched Jocelyn Hernandez hit the scene, like that's what made me respect her. Like, oh, okay, it used to make me laugh when I walk by the TV and I watch somebody watching this shit or just whatever. I'd be like, I was like, man, they let somebody through the door.
Right.
No way. To hear her say like it's some bullshit. I'm like, you know,
since she started her cabaret, she talks down on the ladies. Like, y'all ain't shit. Y'all some dusty ass bitches. Y'all some dick sucking assholes. And it's just like, bitch, you came from the same life as me. I'm trying to get to where I thought that she was going to be more of a mentor. Like, you know what? I did what you did, and let me help you make.
And bitch, you dizzy and stupid as hell for even desiring Jocelyn as a fucking mentor. Oh my God. Bitches just be sounding dizzy and don't even know they sound dizzy. Bitch, you got to be dumb as a motherfucking bag of rocks. You wanted Jocelyn to be a goddamn mentor. Bitch, right now, and you probably gonna see this if you ain't watching that. Take your hand and smack the shit out of yourself right now. You know, I just thought that I didn't know that she was gonna be talking down on the hoeing. I didn't know that she was going to be disrespecting the strippers. I didn't know that she was going to be disrespecting the OnlyFans square prostitutes. I didn't know. I just thought she was going to be like, you know, a mentor. Get your goof ass on.
Out of the gutter or where you're coming from. But instead, it was just like low blows after low blows after low blows. And me personally, if I was to make it tomorrow, I would never talk down on a bitch that came from where I came from. That's just me.
I'm not saying it's right or anything, but what I interpreted it as, she was talking to you guys the way that she was talked to. Mm-hmm. So that's all she knows. That was my interpretation of it. I'm not saying it's right.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm here like mediating that, and I would tell you if you was right, but truth need no support on that one. That's the truth.
It is true. I see.
Yeah.
We all
That's the
seen
motherfucking
Stevie.
truth.
We all seen Stevie dog her and put her second and this, that, and the
Sometimes
third.
you don't know better.
Not
But
even that. I ain't even talking about, man. It's not about Stevie's. This shit is way before.
Yeah, way
It's
before.
Right.
Before. It was way
see,
before
I'm not
Stevie.
that far back. But
I'm not that far
Well,
back.
we only
but
know
I
from Stevie.
From what I
Right. Sharp is on point. Sharp is sharp. No, she don't talk and move like that because of that situation with Stevie's tricking ass. That come from, the motherfuckers that she was getting broke and charged on, before she even met Stevie. Come on.
from experience, that shit falls from back. Do
Yeah.
we know what may have stemmed that? No, we don't. But I know the motherfucking ballpark that shit falls.
But we all know
for sure.
We've all probably been treated unfairly in life. We've all
Yeah.
probably been talked down on. No, I had a real Memphis pimp that was real gorilla pimping that talked to me like a fucking dog. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you're sick. You're gonna go out here and get this money. And I know how that made me feel. I know how sad and upset that made me feel. And I would.
Wait a minute, bitch. Shout out to all my Memphis pimps and Max and shit, I'm talking about 901. Shout out to that Memphis, man. Hey, bitch, he did what the fuck he was supposed to do. These bitches will sit up here, man, get on these little videos and these little lives and shit like that. And, these bitches will basically sit up there and give, as I like to say, an Oscar Award performance. Oh, he was this. Oh, he was going so hard on me. He talked so much shit. He did this, he did that. But what the bitch ain't gonna tell you is the genesis and revelations of the situation. The bitch ain't gonna give you the beginning, to the end of it. She gonna tell you scenes of the movie, but she ain't gonna give it to you all in its entirety, because if she do that, you'll be able to see everything in totality of the situation, right? So, a bitch will tell you, yeah, he whooped my ass, but she not gonna tell you what transpired, for him to basically sit up there and kick the dingleberries, out her ass. He ain't gonna tell you, she not gonna tell you why she got the piano keys slapped out of her motherfucking mouth. Bitches be doing all type of weird shit, square shit, faggot shit, That's the reason why the bitch got into some discrepancy shit, with the pimping. And it's just sad that pimping get labeled as gorilla when he was really just on some realer shit. Wasn't no gorilla, it was just realer. Bitches did square ass shit like going to Pimp's phone, looking through a Pimp's phone. You know what I mean? And here you just sitting over there yelling and screaming like, oh my God, how could he put his hands on a woman? And this bitch sitting up there going through a Pimp's phone and shit on some square shit. Or a bitch could just be running away other bitches out the family. You know what I mean? She got the perfume of jealousy on. She got the cheap perfume of jealousy on. And she want to sit up there and run everybody out the home. You know what I mean? It's all type of reasons on why shit happened. So I don't want you to hear say, oh my God, man, from Memphis. Man, that motherfucker that she talking about from Memphis, he might just been a straight up and down cross country stump down pimp that she was just fucking with for 2 seconds. Cause if the bitch keep that shit all the way 100, I guarantee you she ain't really get that nigga no time. Cause the bitch ain't never really gave some real pimping some time. She done gave some pimping some currency, but never no loyalty, never no long hell no. She don't have that type of reputation. But she done gave some, accumulation to some pimp representation in the game, but never really stayed down to be made in the game. Every piece of gold got to go through the fire, and the bitch ain't never went through that. The bitch blow, the way the wind blow, so, for her to sit up there, you just talk to me any kind of, bitch, shut your square ass up, bitch, come on.
Ever make another woman try to feel that way?
Well, that comes with
Why you
self-awareness.
gonna try to say that though?
Huh?
Yeah, why you gonna say that?
What do you mean? Because that's
Say
true.
That. No,
Like,
you just found somebody that was just dogging you. Don't
but
say
you,
that.
but you said that.
And I don't even think he was dogging her though, Sharp. See, like I said, these bitches will say something and it'll cause the pimping, macking, the player, the square to just be saying some things that ain't accurate. I don't even think the nigga was dogging her. Sound like that nigga was doing some pimping and it was so motherfucking hot in the kitchen, the bitch couldn't stand up to the pimping dog. That's what it sound like. You know, sound like you ran away from a Harvard University pimp and went to some community college ass motherfucking boyfriend nigga. That's the fucking sound like, bitch. You know, getting on here talking about, oh, he dogged me out. He was a gorilla. No, no. I know, you know, sin got pimp discernment, man. You know, nah, bitch, you ran away from some pimping. That's the fuck you did.
Jocelyn probably acts the way that she acts because of how she was treated. And I know that
whatever she may have been dealing with, don't put labels.
Similar to like this, like
You know,
but I've been treated like that
because you
too.
ran, but look at the label that you ran to. I didn't like that.
Thank you, Shard.
You get what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
true.
You was like, well, I fucked with a real stuff, and just even you putting a real in. I fucked with a real stomp down that treated me like shit and just ran me down in the mud. No, that was just from your choices and who you chose and whatever the fuck your soul may have gravitated towards at the time.
But that,
And even let's say if sin is not, because I think it was some real pimping. And the bitch is just saying some square shit, and she just, you know, because like I said, some people got the gift of exhortation, and then a lot of you motherfuckers just got the gift of exaggeration. You know what I'm saying? The bitch she's exaggerating. She's blowing something out of proportion. But let's just say if Sharp is actually accurate 100% in what he's saying. Yeah, bitch, don't judge the whole population because you ran into some bad representation. Yeah, because you have sit up there and missed the right one because you looking at all the right ones like the wrong one that you chose. You know, a lot of these bitches is judgmental towards the pimping because of their bad experiences for motherfuckers that was professing to be a pimp but wasn't possessing no pimping. Bitches was choosing gangbangers and strangers and, you know, having fun with niggas that was licking on their pearl tongue but didn't have no game to give them, though. They wasn't getting laced or none of that. Bitch was paying the weed man, the gangbanger, and all of these strange niggas. They was professing pimping but possess no pimping. And a bitch will go to the wrong nigga or a nigga that didn't have no pimping with him, and then after that whole experience is over, when a real pimp meet the bitch, she's sitting up there, I don't know, I just came out of something with a pimp. And after you listen to everything in its entirety, like, man, this nigga wasn't no pimp, man. You know, like, bitch, how you gonna have a negative attitude towards the pimping? Or how you gonna look down on my location? Or how you gonna look down on the representation of the game and come to find out you ain't never even been with nobody really in the game, though, bitch? You know, bitch, you done paid rappers and gangbangers and weed men's and all of this goofy shit. Bitch, that ain't no pimp.
give a right to treat somebody else
Not saying
unfairly.
it is.
No, it's not.
I'm not saying
Right.
that it is, but let's not put labels on
Right.
who that may come from, because that can come from your next door neighbor. That can come from
Your best friend,
your best
whoever,
friend.
right.
That can come from your
You're
sister,
right.
your
You're
cousin.
right.
So I just didn't like that there was a label. I came from a real stomp down gorilla pimp, and you know who treated me like dog shit. No, you just chose what you chose, and you had to live with that, baby. If you piss in the bed, lay in it.
Right.
It'll dry up a little bit. Just try to, I don't know, go grab a towel or something and throw 2 towels over top of it. It might go soak through, but go get you 2 more.
Right. Right. And I wasn't saying it like that, but I was saying it more.
We have to appreciate that Sharp is being used as a vessel in the position that he's in right now to correct, you know, a lot of the incorrect shit that these bitches are not only saying, but how they view the game. So, you know, the man shout out to Sharp, and we appreciate the game for using him as the vessel to convey the game to this airhead ass bitch. Getting back to it, come on.
Was in no matter whoever it is and treats you bad, whether it be a mom, a pimp, a best friend, a neighbor, that doesn't give you a right to treat anybody else
got a lot of
fucked
love
up.
for you. I don't like that. You sitting there saying a pimp, like, man, leave that out of the category. I'd rather us pinpoint other shit
Like this.
or other people than just like pinpointing that. I get where you come from. Yeah, you might have had a bad run. That's cool. That's all right. I've had many, when I was in the game, I've had many, since we want to talk about it, I've had many bad runs with many sorry-ass, miserable bitches.
It happens.
And it don't just be where a bitch is getting beat. Because bitches do stupid shit to try to get their ass slapped. And then
Come
they
on.
try to curve them. Now you over here cutting up and doing this and calling this bitch and calling that bitch, trying to
Absolutely.
slander her name. Then when the nigga comes slap you about it, you play victim.
Come
Don't
on.
do that.
I don't do
And
that.
I have to know. That's why
I
you
don't
looked
do
up at
that.
the sky, because you just did it before.
No,
Right,
I haven't did that
bitch.
before.
You've never done that not one time.
I've never did that not one time. Anytime I
You lying ass bitch. I ain't never done that one time. Bitch, why you think Pimpin said it? You know what I'm saying? Why you think he's saying it? Why you think I'm saying it? Why you think Pimp's in the comment section? No, man, it's so many Macs and Pimps, players, and motherfucking educated squares that's watching this shit. Like, man, if she don't knock it the fuck off, yeah, bitch, that's exactly what happened, bitch. You said something, did something, you know what I mean, to provoke, you know what I mean, that situation to come. And then when it came, it was, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh, you're going so hard. You know? Like a lot of and I just got to keep it real. You know I love y'all, but you know, sin gonna keep this shit all the way 100. Like a lot of little white hoes in the game that I know. You know what I'm saying? They be acting like they with the shit until the shit come. You know, everybody, you know, want to talk that real. Oh, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna never do that. I'm a stand-up hoe. I'm this and this. Yeah, but when that Euroclidon come, when that situation come, you know, when the game come, you know, for your actions, you know, right or wrong, will you be able to stand? Most ain't. You know, most ain't. Most ain't. And she putting on the Oscar Award performance. That's not really her. You know what I mean? She's definitely gonna fold. She don't have no reputation for standing. I don't know why she. Well, I know why she lying. You know, but yeah, she's lying. Come on.
I got in trouble, I
How
deserve
old are
it.
you?
Absolutely. I'm 28 years old.
28 years old?
I'm very seasoned.
Wait till you hit your 30s. That's when you're going to get dirty. Watch. You ain't got there
I'm not
yet.
ready.
You ain't got there to where you've said you've actually hit the cases of fuck it.
I think it.
Shout out to Jay Jermaine for the 10, man. Salute to this early morning game, man. Blessings to you, family. Appreciate the respect.
It's kind of
Trust
like.
me, it comes, homie. It comes. It sounds good now. Let me get this one. I got this one.
Go ahead.
It might sound good now. But when you hit them dirty 30s, homie, you might hit that bad case of fuckings. You don't know what you gonna do. Like we was talking about earlier. Yeah, you might be with a chick or you might be with somebody. It doesn't matter who you're with, right? It doesn't matter. And you're with them and they fuck around, they say they'll never call the police on you. They'll never do nothing like that to you, right? And then 4 years later, they do it to you.
Absolutely.
Come on, where does that come from?
We don't know. I don't know. I'm not that type of bitch, so I can't answer where does it come from.
You just haven't, no, you know what I think it is? You just may have not touched those positions just yet.
I would never call the police on anybody.
They're gonna come.
Like,
They come and everybody's.
If you don't knock it the fuck off, it's so much that I could say within this video. I'm doing my best not to take it there. Why? Why did you say so much fake shit? Why did you tell so many lies within this video? I would never call the police on somebody. Bitch, shut your lying ass up. Bitch, you got the police on speed dial right now. Knock it off. The police is saved as the police is favorites within your phone. Like, knock it off, man. Stop it. I would never call the police. Boy, I tell you, boy, I tell you. Don't put nothing past nan bitch, but especially the snow. And I've been fucking with the snow for years, but man, knock it off, man. Now, you know, black bitches gonna put your ass in jail and prison too, so don't get it fucked. Oh man, P, that's why I be having black hoes. Man, knock it off. There's some niggas in prison right now doing 15, 20 years because a black bitch told on them. So no, it ain't about, like I said, don't put nothing past nan bitch. Nan. The spirit of faggot don't got no color on it. That shit is omnipresent. It's everywhere. You know? So no, don't do that. It ain't with the color thing, but I just know how the snow is. You know? And I done seen some guys get involved with some snow and they didn't have the wisdom, they didn't have the game on how to preside over that particular situation. And that's why they're in incarceration right now. You know, it's a way you deal with the snow. Because the snow will talk a good one, man. They gonna talk like they really, I'm with the game and I ain't gonna never call the police and I never would do that. Sin, I love you. Bitch, shut up.
There's always a time in your life.
There's always a
to when
bitter
you have
moment.
you have a choice, and a bitter ass moment. Bitter as a motherfucker.
There's always a bitter moment, but I would never take it bitter as far as I'm about to call the feds on you. I'll take it bitter and saying I'm about to smash your windows. I'm about to call your other bitch, do some Instagram shit.
That's
but
whack too, though.
it's definitely whack.
That's like me calling your mama and telling your mama what you do.
Man, I don't have somebody send
Come
pornos
on, that's
to my
like
mama.
it's just as good though. I don't do shit like that.
Yeah.
But I've watched a lot of people want to reach people who don't have that problem, like you're not engaging. But then once you engage, you're the worst in the world. I know. I just
But when
won
it
the
comes to
game.
police,
I know
I feel
this
like
is probably going crazy for just let us rock, homie. Me and her were playing verbal judo right now.
But when it comes to police, that's just a line I don't cross. You could fucking stab me with a whole knife, probably.
Oh my God, Lord help me. Lord help me. Why? Why did you lie like this? Why did you lie like this, Lauren? Why? Why did you lie like this? You could stab me. You could shoot. This is when you know a motherfucker lying. I'm going to tell you when you know motherfuckers is lying. When they say, oh, God in heaven, they lying. When they say, you know what I mean? Oh, my mama. Oh, my daddy. Oh, my grandmama grave. Oh, my kids. You know what I mean? You can stab me. You can shoot me. They always go to the extreme to try to prove to you that they not lying. But they lying. They lying. Oh, my mama. Oh, my dead grandmama. Oh, my kids. This is showing you that this individual has no character. Because if you had character, if you had any morals about yourself, and if you was the truth, and if you're telling me the truth, there would be no need for you to put it on God in heaven. There would be no need for you to put it on your grandma's grave. Oh my God, your kids. It would be no need for you to say shit like, you can shoot me. You can stab me. I wouldn't. Stop it. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to stab the bitch. She's going to call the police on you. Okay, now I'm not just saying that she's just going around calling the police, but I'm not trying to go all into that. But for Lauren to just be sitting up here just lying to y'all, like, oh no, I would never. You can stab me, and I'll never tell. I'm a real bitch. And Sunshine Anderson used to sing a song back in the day called "I Heard It All Before." And yeah. See, I've heard it all before, man. Come on.
The police shit is
Right.
just once you do some police shit, you can't come back from that. So that's just some shit I don't feel like I could ever do.
Got something to do. Go get a knife. Knife out the pantry.
Well, let's see if she call the cops. Let's see what.
Sharp, stupid. You know what I mean? Let me. I lost audio. No, you need to reset your phone. I ain't lost no audio. Amen. I rebuke every Obama phone right now. Can you guys hear me just fine? Watch this. Can you guys hear me just fine? Can you hear me right now? Choosing fees. You know what I mean? Can you hear me right now? You retarded motherfuckers right now. Can you hear me? Can you goofy ass niggas hear me right now? Can you mark ass bitches hear me right now? You know what I mean? Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Right. You tripping, bro. That's that Obama phone. Get rid of that motherfucker, man.
No, I'm not a cop caller, and I feel like somebody could do a lot of fucked up shit to me, but the cops is just a line that once you cross that line, it's no coming back from it. And I'm really.
Oh my God, Lord. Oh my God. It's just no coming back. I do everything else. Like, I just rather just shoot back at you. I'd rather do something on social media, but like if you hurt me or you do anything or say something to me that like hurts my feelings, I'm not gonna call the police on you. I just crossed the line. Like the snow just be killing me. I love the snow. I just crossed, that is just a line that I refuse to cross. Then they just say something out about, Philip, I would never do that to you. Now the bitch really trying to prove herself. I love you. I just would never cross that line. It's just certain lines I just won't go. Why do you think that every bitch, I think that you had some bad experiences and you dealing with a lot of trauma. Like, why do you think that every woman would tell on you? I would never do that to you. I love you. Like, bitch, shut up.
Of the game. So that's just a line I feel like, real bitches don't cross. You could fuck my fucking best friend in front. You could fuck my mama in front of my face. That's just some shit that we're not doing.
You can fuck my mama in front of my face. Well, you just said that your mama be fucking, and if you caught your mama getting fucked, I would hope that you wouldn't call the police because your mama getting fucked. Goddamn.
I might get your ass beat. I might get you robbed or some shit. But the police, we're not.
Damn, like that's cool. Like I ain't gonna get I'm not gonna call the police. I'm gonna get you robbed. I'm gonna get you hurt. I might set you up. If you're a pimp, I might get your jewelry or your money taken. I might get some fucked up shit happen to you. But I ain't gonna call the police though. I ain't gonna do that one. That's just a line I won't cross. I'm gonna steal from you, but I ain't gonna kill you. I'm here to tell you that if somebody will lie to you, they'll kill you. If somebody will steal from you, they'll kill you. As the scripture says, put no confidence in flesh. And as Paul said, for I know that in me that is in my flesh dwelleth no good thing. No good thing in the flesh. So and this another scripture said, don't put no confidence in flesh. So what am I saying? Anybody and everybody can hurt you. And so for somebody to say that they'll steal from you, but they wouldn't kill you. As one scripture said in Revelations 21:8, man, all liars shall have their part. You know what I mean? That is a lie. Like, don't believe that. If you steal from me, you'll kill me. Come on.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Or you gonna get them robbed?
I mean, I'm just
That's
saying
how I don't give a fuck about the ass
alternatives.
whooping.
I'm just saying alternatives.
That's a sick alternative.
That nigga sharp, dumb. He said, you'll get him robbed. Oh, so you're not gonna tell, but you'll get a nigga robbed though. Okay, no, say it again. Okay, so you said that it's a line that you're not gonna cross, but you just admitted out your mouth that you're gonna steal from me. So you ain't gonna tell on me, but you're gonna steal from me. Little mama, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this shit.
There's awards. I can get awards. I'm with that. Like,
Yeah, if we gonna go there, yeah.
I'm with that. But you're saying that you're gonna rob me. That's just because you want to see me down. You don't want to see me with it. That's hate.
You're right. That could be a hate now.
I don't give a fuck. If you got a problem with me as a person, that's straight. Bring your motherfucking ass. But if you gonna tell me like that you want to rob me, it's because now I'm gonna start looking at you like you weak and you needed this.
Have you been in a situation that like set somebody up before?
No, I've never set anybody up, but I'm just saying.
Look at the look even on Gina's face, like, oh damn, you set motherfuckers up to get robbed.
Or set somebody up. Tell me that.
No, I've never set anybody up. Sharp, but
And see the snow, you really have to pay attention to the snow because the enemy uses the snow. He uses all of these bitches, but he's really cold in the spirit of deceit with the snow though. I'm gonna have to do that in another video, but he really moves in the spirit of deceit with the snow. I would never set anybody up, Sharp. Yeah.
And as an alternative to the police, if it came down to us being that deep in beef, instead of me calling the police, I would be like, you know what, we about to teach his ass a lesson. Not saying that I have, but if it ever got to that high of a beef to where a female felt like, okay, I need to call the police on him, there's other alternatives. You could fuck his life up in more than one way than the police.
But you bitches be trying to die doing that type of shit.
Not you bitches, not me.
Not you.
Not me. I don't be trying to die.
Honest. I'm just speaking on it like, man, bitches be, okay, not you, but bitches be really trying to die because they be doing some real dumb shit.
I don't
and like, or just getting beat up like past its means. Do you see what she says she's willing to do when she gets upset? Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of certain situations, not saying you put people in it, but just the thought process. That's why a lot of fucked up shit happens and there's a lot of domestic violences that don't even really need to be had at.
But you speaking from how the female's doing it, what about what the guy did to make the female get to this point? Maybe he done took all her money, done took all her shit, done did this, that, and the third.
Last time I checked, me and you both know. Mm-hmm. And I hope you stand with me on this one because this one gonna make or break you.
Hold on. So what if he take all the money? What if he woo woo? I thought you appointed him as your pimp. Even if he's not a pimp, but I thought you put him as the overseer, the person that's presiding over your life. Why wouldn't he take all the money? And if he sat up there, and there's some niggas, they are petty. Shit that a bitch hold up for, he want to take all of the shit back. All that type of shit. It's some guys that get down like that, but I'm going to just say this to the ladies. Even if you messed with a petty ass nigga that's doing some petty ass shit, don't, just because he's doing some things that's unpimpish, that don't give you a justifiable reason to do something that's unhoish and disrespectful to the game. How about that? Just because always remember this is just universal. You reap what you sow. If he did something that was contrary to the game, if he did you wrong, if he didn't pimp, when he promised you pimping and the results was nothing was pimping about the situation, you kept it horn with him the whole time and he still was petty with you, he will reap what he has sown. Don't try to get revenge. Let the game fight your battles. You only gonna fuck up your reputation, and you probably gonna put yourself in a situation that might lead to the last destination called the graveyard. It's best to let the game fight for you. Don't do nothing stupid. Because what you don't want on your name is that you're a bitch that's setting up pimps to get robbed or hurt or something like that. You don't want that attached to your name.
It's all by choice and not by force.
It is all by choice and
It was
not
all
by
by
choice.
choice.
But when a female
that you did was all by choice. It was never because he tricked me.
No, it wasn't.
No.
But when I tell you I want to leave your ass, that don't mean you take all my bags and all my money and all my shit. Like, who does that?
Had that. No.
So if you want to rob me for my shit, both can play that fucking game. I don't never start the problem, but I'ma finish it.
I ain't never believed, listen, and I feel that I ain't never.
That right there let you know the bitch is snitch and she will tell on you. I ain't gonna never start the problem, but I'll finish it. And if she can't finish it by robbing you or doing something like that, she will tell on you. Don't listen to no bitch, you know what I mean? Like, man, you know what I mean? Come on, hell has no fury. Like, what? Exactly. You know what I mean? R. Kelly told you when a woman is what? Exactly. So, you know what I mean? Don't be no idiot, man. When a bitch told you that, but I sure enough finish it. By any means necessary. Come on.
Believed in robbing anybody.
By any snitch means.
I don't give a fuck what the situation may be. I'm not robbing nothing.
Yeah, I don't believe in that either. But if you start the shit, if you want to take my shit and my money or my bags or whatever the fuck it might be, jewelry, whatever the fuck, I'm going to finish that shit.
What if you feel like he took your heart?
He can have that shit.
He took your soul.
He can have that shit. We gonna make a new soul, a new heart. Like, that shit can be replaced.
Oh my God, bitches just be talking. Welcome to another exciting edition of Bitches Just Be Talking. Oh my God, this is another beautiful episode, you know what I mean, of Bitches Just Be Talking. And I'm your host, the masterpiece, mouthpiece, sinful to pee. You know what I mean? Bitches just be talking, man. We gonna get a new heart. We gonna get a new soul. Bitches just be talking. And what kills me is that bitches just be talking, and within her mind, I guarantee you, she thinks she said something profound. Oh my God, this is hurting my ears, man. You know what I mean? I just get a new soul. Like, she just gonna go to the host though and just be like, okay, can I purchase a new soul? What y'all got on deck for a new heart? Like, bitch, shut up.
But if you take something from me first, I'm gonna finish that shit. Period.
All we can do is heal it.
Yeah, we gonna heal it. A new one.
At that point,
I thought the book of Ezekiel, I think it's in 18. I think it's Ezekiel 18:4. I might be wrong, but somebody let me know if I'm correct. I think it's in Ezekiel, the 18th chapter and the 4th verse. I thought God said that all souls are mine. So, a guy can't take something that belongs to God, number one. Number two, you just can't just, you took my soul. Let me go find another one. Like, this shit was stupid, but come on.
Tainted. We only get one of one. So at that point, it's going to be tainted.
And it's gonna be healed.
And we can heal that. But just to get a new one, that ain't something we can buy, baby. I get where you at with that one. Like, you're just trying to stand up. She's just trying to stand up, Gina, and be like, hey, you know, I'll buy a new one. I guess that ain't something I need to be worried about right now. Sharp, now is it? It's not something that you can buy.
Love don't pay the bills, baby.
It don't. But you know what? But your soul...
Love does pay the bills. I disagree with that. See how people just be saying shit? Welcome to another exciting edition, another episode of Bitches Just Be Talking or just repeating what somebody else said. A pimp can love his pimping. A pimp can love his game. And because he's in love, you understand me, with his pimping, because he's in love with what he does, because you understand me, loves who he is, that's what's paying the bills. He might want to give up. It might be a circumstance that that pimp might get discouraged. But guess what? Because he got love for this game, because he still got his sanity and his serenity, he get into a continuity of moving on with this shit and leading beyond pain, pimping beyond circumstance, pimping beyond bad situations, pimping beyond bad tribulations. You know what I'm saying? He's in love. His love for the game still pushes him when most people would give up. So, you know, that one pimp, he might say, man, everybody like, man, I'm about to turn it in, man. You know, man, I don't see no more hoes. And that one pimp, for his, man, I got to knock. I'm not going in, man, until I knock. You know, I'm not going back to that room. I'm not going back to that place. I'm staying down, man. I'm a pimp, man. I can't be around here holeless and doleless. I really love this shit. I really do this shit. I really am this shit. And that pimp stay down, and lo and behold, here come his new Boston baked bean head ass, beautiful, you understand me, marketable, profitable hoe. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Now them bills is getting paid. You know why? His love for the game. So yeah, man, love do pay, you know what I mean, these bills.
Art ain't something that you can buy over again.
Right.
Unless you need a fucking heart transplant.
I mean, I've been heartbroken a lot of times.
You got some pimps like myself that pray for they hoes. Have them hoes pray. You know what I mean? All right, come on now. Okay, you lead prayer today. Come on. You know, you got some pimps that really love they women. You got some pimps that really instill. The game is love. How you gonna say, you know what I mean, that love don't pay these bills? Come on, people just be talking.
I've had a lot of people that I cared about deeply do some fucked up shit to me. And it's a lesson learned. You know, you live and you learn. But as far as when it comes to fucked up shit, you know, you gotta get your mood back, period. But I'm not never the one to do some fucked up shit first. I'm not never the one to do nothing fucked up first.
What's the...
Sound like somebody that don't be taking accountability for the wrong that she does. And when she does do wrong, she just gonna say, well, I didn't do it first. Come on.
Nastiest fan request you fulfilled?
To shit on him.
Oh.
To shit on him. And did. It was so gross though, because when I did it, you know.
Can you walk us through it?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk you through it. So, you know, I went to his house, you know, I'm thinking it's just some regular day shit. I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. He's like, hold on, wait to use the bathroom. I'm like, what you mean? Wait to use the bathroom? I'm like, I gotta go pee now. He's like, just wait. So anyways, he ended up telling me what he's into. Shit. No, I had to pee. But he like both. He's with all the shits at this point.
All the shits is wild.
Literally and figuratively. He's like, you know, this is what I like. This is what I'm into. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to need a big bag for that one. And, you know, he paid how he weighed. And I'm not going to lie, I did it. And I never did no shit like that. And when I did, you know, it made me sick. Like, I'm throwing up.
Did it stink?
Hell yeah, it stink. Like, it didn't smell good. I'm like...
How did he, like, were you guys on the floor? How did he lay down? Y'all in the bed?
He was on the floor. He had, like, multiple different ways. I'm like, look, I can't shit this many times in one day now. So he just laying on the floor and, you know, it made me throw up. And he's like, throw up on me. I'm like, you're sick as fuck.
Oh,
is he on his
back or his stomach?
His back. He's eating it.
If you've been in the game for over 10 years, man, that shit's so common. Come on.
His mouth. In his mouth. I have a video on my phone.
What it smell like?
Like shit. It fucking smell like shit.
See, I got love for Shark, but see, that was the white version. That was the white man that asked that a question like that. You know what I mean? I just got to be myself. Like, See, that was the white man coming out, but trying to keep it cool, Shark. But no, that was the white man. Then you talking about something. What it smell like? Did you see?
That's
No.
just steak. I ate a good burger that day.
His
Like
mouth was open.
I tell you, when you know what I mean, motherfuckers got that white man in them, man, they can't stop it. You know, they do their best to try to keep it down, but that white man come out sooner or later, be like, what it smell like? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, his mouth was open. He swallowed it. I'm like, he probably gonna die. The fuck? Like,
Church, let me stop. I'm gonna throw up.
I threw up, and he asked me to throw up on him and eat it. I'm like, if this is what you like, baby, I love it. Like, okay.
Are these turds?
No, it was more so a little runny that day.
It smelled like Jersey Mike's and some cheese Doritos.
It was a little runny that day. It was a runny day, but he loved it. You know, he really
That
loved
shit
it.
smelled
Did
like
he
some
come?
IHOP 6 in the morning.
No, he didn't come.
And the last
I saved his name under Shit Trick.
How much? I gotta ask.
And did
this.
y'all wait? Did y'all have sex after that?
Hell no. Hell no. He wasn't into that. His shit was just shit fetish. He didn't want no pussy. He just wanted to get shit on, literally.
He wanted him a Choco Taco.
That's what he wanted, and he was showing me videos. He was showing me videos of other girls doing it, and I'm like, damn, this is a whole fetish. Like, this is a whole thing. I never heard of this before, but it's called scat fetish, and I'm like,
Yeah, you got scat fetish.
Yeah, that's what it was called, and that's what he liked.
Scat. Oh,
He was smoking
scat,
crack.
scat.
He was smoking crack. He was rich as fuck smoking crack. And I was just like, blow that shit that way. The fuck, don't blow that shit this way. And I'm just like, if you like it, I love it, baby. Like, I'm here to fulfill your desires.
That shit smell like some canes.
That shit smells
Hell
like
no.
shit. The fuck?
Shout out to Canes.
What?
What was the
It
bag?
had corn in it.
What was the bag? He
Yeah.
gave me 10K.
It had corn in it, huh?
No, it didn't have no corn in it. Corn don't digest. It would have been little.
Knock it off. I don't know if the price, you understand me exactly what she said, but let's not, do too much of that. Even you squares in the comment section know that if a motherfucker wanted you to shit on them for 10,000, you gon' and oh my God and hell no and all that shit in my comment section. But the way your bills are set up, the way your life is set up right now, you square bitches is going, I ain't trying to hear it. Oh my God, that's nasty. But you know what I mean? You got Christmas coming up too. Yeah, you bitches is shitting. Come on.
Pieces. I might upload this video on my OnlyFans after this, but
Hey,
I didn't think people
yeah,
were really
corny.
into that. I'm like, what the
That shit
fuck?
had corn in it. Gina, you got anything?
No, we gotta wrap this shit up. It's stinking here.
No, it don't stink. I smell good. I smell real good.
No, you don't stink, but like
You're
my
just
mind
picturing
fucked
it.
up.
He asked. I didn't mean to fuck y'all's whole mind frame up, but I'm just saying it's something for everybody.
That ain't the
Everybody
worst
got a
thing.
different
That ain't
face.
the worst thing I ever heard.
Nah.
She all right.
No, it
Hey,
ain't.
Like I said, baby, I understand this shit happens. And
It's definitely not the worst thing I've heard. I've heard a lot worse. Come on.
Literally.
For that shit, it brought you 10K. Barbie, we
Period.
appreciate you for coming.
Thank you for pulling up on us.
And
Yes.
and if you have many
Anytime.
other detours and maybe later on in the future and you ever want to come back and stop by, man, we would be more than happy to have you here, man.
Period.
Just don't go, hey, 10K, no, raise the bar.
Oh yeah,
Don't
that
do
was a couple
no
years
more.
ago. The price definitely went up. So anybody who's
Hey,
watching
Matt,
this,
but
Yeah, the price definitely done went up, and we don't even know if it was actually 10. Might have been 5 or less than that, but let's just keep it 100, man. Most of you squares right now, I said 10, but man, we can cut that shit down to 2,500, man. You squares right now, like damn, that's all he want me to do. I just ate some roast. Some of you Chicago, I just ate a gym shoe. I just ate a gyro. I just had 2 pizza puffs. If that's all he want, boy, give me that 2,500. Christmas coming up too. Shay birthday coming up. Come on. I got a nice bucket for you. I already know you. Come on, man. Bitches gonna get in the comment section and say all of that shit, knowing you with that shit. Boy, this bitch look like she about to be the female version of Joker. Tell me that this ain't something for the new Joker, the new mask that she about to replace Jim Carrey. But anyway, man, come on.
I ain't
the
mad
price
at you,
went
though.
up.
Bitch, I'm not even mad at you because at least you put yours up into some thousands and you wasn't talking about 300. Shark Tank, Sharp Gumbo Special.
All right, well, that's it. You know what I mean?
The Shark Tank.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end, guys. How many of y'all up? Cause if you gonna be up, I'll come back live if you gonna be up. Do me a favor before we go out. You know what I mean? Ooh, they look so beautiful. Before we go out, could my mom just put the link to my Patreon in the comment section? Put the link to my Patreon in the comment section. I want everybody to come to the Patreon because I got thousands of videos on there. And you know, I got a lot of videos pertaining to the game. I got a lot of game, you know what I mean, pertaining to things that ain't pertaining to the game, but it still had a lot of game in it, baby. You know what I mean? A lot of entertainment, a lot of enlightenment, a lot of encouragement, you know, to help you get to your development within the day. So yeah, definitely come to my Patreon, you know? Shout out to that nigga Divine that just came up in here. You know, shout out to Punchy. He just put the link. So I want everybody to come to my Patreon. If you can't come to the $50 tier is the Pimp and Hoe tier. But you know, if you can't afford the 50, you know what I mean? Times is hard. It's December, Christmas time. Just come to the $5 tier and fellowship with us. Come to the $5 tier and fellowship there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We'll love you there. But yeah, if you guys gonna be up, then I can come up, you know what I mean, with y'all. You dig? But yeah, man, I love y'all. I hope you live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live. If y'all gonna be up, I might even go live, play some music, fellowship with y'all later on, you know? Love.